Hello, friends! Today we're going to be playing the Lion's Song. I have no idea what this game is. Just absolutely none. I don't even know what kind of thing it is. But we're going to find out together. Okay. Also, put your bets in comment in what you think the game is going to be genre-wise. Like, I'm thinking adventure game. Oh, I should show off the title screen. I should open the title screen. You know, let's go into it and sit on the title screen and try to figure it out from that. There we go. Should come up in just a tick. Oh, it has an online server thing. The Lion's Song. It's episodic. It's pixel arty. It's very, very sepia. I'm feeling adventure game. Like, this feels like adventure game layout. Final Fantasy VIII like? You think JRPG out of this? I mean, I'd be here for it, don't get me wrong. That sounds delightful, but also, when I saw the Lion's Song, at the risk of demonetizing, I just have to tell you guys the first thing that I thought of. Like, hold on. I just have to. The first thing I thought of when I saw the song was the Lion's Song was from the Black Mage's album, Maybe I'm a Lion.
Maybe I'm a lion.
That's I like Uematsu stuff. Okay. Anyways. Point and click, yeah, point and click adventure. I definitely can see that. That makes a lot of sense to me. Gunblades, long hair. Yep. Sure. Why don't... Wait, did I lose my cursor when I alt-tabbed? Wait a minute. The game doesn't like me anymore. Okay. The game does not like being alt-tabbed, apparently. Good to know. Well, in that case, I am going to open it up with a controller just in case. Papers, Please style game would be really interesting. I mean, this is part of the speculation, right? We're just kind of speculating on what we're about to get ourselves into. But we'll go into it now. I just want to do a little bit of preamble to try and, because usually you can get a pretty good read on a game, right? Usually if you look at the game's title screen, you can get a pretty clear indication of what you're into. Options. Minimal options, which does lend credence to the point and click option. Okay. Episode 1. Silence. Pixel art fade. Very macOS. Milk. Train station. Milk? Milk. Is that... Where is that? Do you have enough socks? You'll need plenty of socks. It's very cold there. Mama, you packed the suitcase yourself. It's stuffed with socks. All aboard! All aboard for Vienna! You will write your mother, won't you? Every day, Papa, I promise. You're such a liar, but I love you anyway. Milk, but how Midwesterners say it. Milk. Oh, it hurts. All aboard! Last call for Vienna! Mama, let the boy go. He'll get in trouble if he's late. My dear boy, take care. Take care. I don't have much indication on who's talking. Oh, yes, Mama and Papa, you take care too. I didn't have any indication of who was talking, so I didn't know what to do for voicing. Not that I ever really know what to do for voicing. Take care. I mean, all of my voices are just sort of whatever strikes me at the moment. Wilma first left them... Wait, is that them talking? Because that's the same color text. Wilma first left them on this very train, now me. Okay, that was them talking, but it was their internal monologue. It just didn't differentiate. Vienna. Wait, hold on. Vienna. Oh, no, Music Academy. That's, okay, yeah, Music Academy. It's the Vienna Musical Academy. For a second, I looked at that and my brain just sort of blended all of the letters together and just poured them into a smoothie for me. But no. It's the Vienna Musical Academy. Music Academy. Hello? Did it... No, did it... Something seems amiss. Maybe it's the fact that I can't control the game. Okay. Let's... okay, something's wrong. Okay. Oh, I can get to this menu. Do I have controller support? No, I do not. It's losing the mouse support, and that's bad. Okay, we have to close out of this. Let's see what I can do to make this work. I think it's because of the dual monitor. I think when my mouse goes to the other monitor, which just happens because I shake the mouse when I'm, like, all the time, I am just constantly in a state of shaking the mouse. And I think that when the mouse is going off of the main screen, it's not relatching, which is, you know, kind of a big deal. Okay. Or it's just game crashing. That could be. I mean, we might, if this ends up being an unstable game, just a straight up unstable game, we might need to pivot, but I don't think so because Epic usually doesn't offer things like that. Let me quick check options. We don't have... No, we don't have any video options. Oh, does this continue? Oh, no, it is point and click. Myself, that's me. It's a corridor. Arthur, where are you? You asked me to come to your office, and here I am, waiting. Maybe at last you want to talk about us? But you're so shy, Arthur. You don't know how to begin. Oh, don't be silly, Wilma. You keep hoping it'll happen, but it'll never will. I'm glad... What? I'm glad you're here. I just had to see you. Sorry I'm late. Oh, we gonna talk about ourselves, or... Oh, okay. So we obviously have some sort of relationship with this man. We don't want to address him as professor in a professional way if we want him to talk about our relationship with him, right? Like, if we're here, if we're hoping that he wants to talk about our relationship, we don't want to open up with, "You want to see me, Professor?" Because that's a very professional, we're talking about academia response, as opposed to, "Where have you been?" which is more direct and sassy, or, "Oh, I haven't been waiting long," which is what I'm going to go with. I haven't been waiting long. Well, to be quite honest, yes? Wilma, your performance at the salon, it was incredible. The guests could not believe their ears. Oh, I'm so glad. They want to hear more from you, Wilma. We need to keep up the momentum. How's the new composition coming along? Let's add a bit of spark of honesty to this, say where it's more difficult than the others, because that will... It's more difficult than the others. That also gives us a bit more flex room if we need it. Your music is so new. It entices. It challenges. I know that we are about to achieve something great here. The future of music. Arthur, we must build on the success of your performances. If we stop now, we'll squander this opportunity. We have to keep moving. Keep working. We have to establish your name. Well, that is... What is it? I've started composing it, but... Oh, Arthur, I'm stuck. I'm horribly, horribly stuck. I just don't know how to complete it. Wilma, don't say that. We've come so far, Everything we've worked for. I can't bear to let you down. I know what's wrong. It's the pressure from the Institute. Everyone clamoring for your attention. No, 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 I lost it. No, 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 no. Heck, 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 heck. I didn't... Oh, yes, the moment my cursor goes off screen. Or something... Oh, gosh. That wasn't even the cursor going off screen, per se. That was just me bumping the volume controls. Okay, okay. We might have to do this a couple times, and I just want to apologize in advance, because this might keep happening. This might keep happening. But, you know, again, this is all about learning about the games that are being offered at the Epic Game Store. This is all about learning what's being, given away, in case anybody wants to try it. So, this is something to be conscious of. This is going to be a problem that you will get if you pick up this game. Continue. Ah. Hi, Clump. Oh no, did we miss the... Okay. Well, we were in Vienna, as we expected. We just get back to where we were. Heck, 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 heck. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing we have been before. Okay, we just gotta get back to where we were. Ah, yes, we are very glad that they like our music. We are having some difficulty with our new composition. We've come so far. Can't bear to let you down. I know it. Yes, pressure from the Institute. Recognizing you on the street. And even more pressure from me! Vienna's a city. We can't change that. No, it's not you, Arthur. Or, you said it yourself. It's momentum. Huh. Well, Mithy says the game looks boring. Well, I mean, you could make the argument that sitting down and reading a novel is boring. I wouldn't make that argument because I like not reading novels. But I will agree that this game definitely is not going to be for everybody. If you're here for hype momentum-based gameplay, we have it, but the momentum is the momentum of a shining new composer on the streets of Vienna, not the momentum of, Apex killstreaks. But yeah, this is going to be a comfy, relaxing stream. I wouldn't say the word boring, though. We shouldn't reassure Arthur, because he said that as a jape. He said that as a self-deprecating joke. So I don't think... Oh, it's not you, Arthur. I don't think that's going to be necessary. And he knows it's a city. It's just the momentum. The momentum is stressful for us. You said it yourself. It's momentum. You need a change. That's clear. Listen, I have a cabin in the mountains. You'll be able to work from there. Oh boy. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna put this up to chat. Also, when we were thinking of figuring out what kind of game this was, who guessed dating sim? Nobody. I kind of thought dating sim, actually, in the back of my mind, but I didn't say it. But, this is a dating sim now. I've decided. This is a dating sim. There's only one option, and it's Arthur. So, do we say no? Do we say no because he's already done so much for us? Or do we ask Arthur to go to the cabin with us? That's a bit spicy, but... You thinking second answer? Second answer would make a lot of sense, in the sense of, oh, you've already helped us out so much, you don't have to do that. It's being demure, it's deflecting. But we do want to talk to him about our relationship. Like, that was our stated goal. Yeah, I think I can feel the second answer. Yeah. No, you've done too much for me already. Nonsense! You're teaching, guiding me. Your help with the scholarship. You need time alone. The quiet. Yes, quiet. I'll take care of things here. Arthur, no, I can't. I'm not asking. It's settled. A carriage will pick you up tomorrow. There are plenty of supplies in the cabin. Okay, we are going up to the cabin. Pack lightly. You're not bringing your old violin, are you? Yes! Of course I am. Playing that old violin relaxes me. You'll have to walk the last part of the way. It's quite a hike. I'll manage. Very well. I do think this is for the best. You'll be completely alone. No distractions. Is this a horror game now? Oh no. Ooh, we're in the Swiss Alps. Probably. Telephone poles. So we do actually have communication. That's good. Mountains. Forest. Ah, the best things. Let's click on mountains. Almost there. Just a little bit further. Just a few more steps. Whew. Oh, there we are. I finally arrived. That's it. Arthur's cabin. Oh, Arthur, I hope so much that you're right. And inspiration is waiting for me down... inspiration is waiting for you right here. Like, the mountain vista is your inspiration. I just realized this game doesn't really have music. Despite being ostensibly about music. And I think that's going to be interesting. I think that the music is going to be diegetic, and that's going to... The diegesis of the music is going to be a very interesting and important part. That's some high tech for a cabin in the mountains. Well, there's 2 lines, so electricity and phone. That must be the cabin at last. Oh, yep. Let's just walk down the path. Let's just walk down the path. Let's just walk down the path. Okay? Do I have controls? Do I WASD? No. In fact, hitting WAS or D broke the game again. Okay. Oh, hacking heck. Definitely have some concerns about this game. Concerns. Yeah, it's the stablest game I've ever did a play of. This might actually be the least stable game I've played so far. Which is kind of sad because I'm actually kind of into it. Like I want to see where this goes. I'm enjoying it. But this game seems to crash at the drop of it. At least I can get back into it pretty quickly. Assuming that we're still at the cabin here. Nope. I mean, I did click it all. I literally clicked the forest. I clicked the mountains. That's one mountain. I clicked the telephone poles. And then the only other 2 things are the cabin. Yes. And the path, which I clicked. That's everything. The forest up here is so dense. Telephone poles. The only connection from this place to the outside world. It's peaceful up here, so high above the world. Oh, okay, Vienna must be somewhere beyond those mountains. Clouds. Dark clouds hang over the mountains. Almost as if they're waiting for something. The wind is growing stronger. Oh, it won't be long till the storm is here. Oh no, we're gonna get a horror game. I'd better hurry. Well, hurry then. I mean, I agree, you should hurry. Go, 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 go. I also have to make it before the storm hits. Okay. The Lion Song, Episode 1, Silence. I wish I could use the controller, because that would alleviate this weirdness. I don't know what engine this game is made in, but I don't like it. I made it just before the rain. Hopefully it'll stop soon, but the walk up here was just so exhausting. Phew. Alright, Wilma. Time to unpack your bag. I have to unpack it myself? A poetry collection? A poetry book. There are several poems in it. Reich, Hofmannsthal, and a few other authors. Let's see. Ah, here it is. The Panther. I'll read it later. The Elements of Change. Math. Despite its similarity to music, I barely understand it. Math and music are very similar. More than people actually really realize, honestly. There's our unfinished composition, but we should wait until we settle in first. We should unpack our bag first. Let's reflect. Oh, I'm exhausted. There should be something to eat in my bag. It started to rain. Oh, how long will the storm continue? Paraffin? Ah. Lamp casts a dim light. The flame dances quietly to and fro, and flares up briefly before subsiding. Paraffin isn't very popular for lamps nowadays, but it's a good low-burning lamplight that can last a lot longer than kerosene or other oil lamps. There's our violin, my old violin. Despite the battered appearance, it still has the most beautiful tone. Is it a Strad? Do we have a Strad? I'm starving. There should be a sandwich in here somewhere. Music paper. Ah, here it is. Oh, a letter. Who's it from? Probably Arthur. Like, we've met one other character and his name is Arthur. I think that's going to be who it's from. It says, "Open upon arrival. My dear my dear Wilma, I hope you had a trouble-free journey. I'm sure you started writing already, inspired by the beautiful surroundings." Uh-huh. However, I have a confession to make. Perhaps he's written something about us? You're asking way too much, Wilma. Before your departure, I started to organize a concert at the Musikverein in Vienna. I was able to convince a few illustrious colleagues to offer their works. Uh-huh. I had to call in many favors, but Mr. Schoenberg, Mr. Berg, and Mahler, Mahler have all agreed to participate. I probably should know, though, too. The only one I know off the top of my head is Mahler. Mahler has some fantastic works. He's most well known for his the Unfinished Symphony, but Mahler has some excellent work. I think his Sixth Symphony was my favorite. It'll be a glorious evening, and your composition will be the centerpiece, the grand finale. Wilma, imagine it. I understand this is all very abrupt, and for that, I apologize, but now is your time, and I'm just stacking more and more pressure on you even though you're in my cabin, because I don't realize that this is making you suffer. That's between the lines. You have to read between the lines to see that part. The musicians will start rehearsal next week. The piece must be ready by... Wow! Wow! Hi, Duality. Wow, that's kind of savage. Like... Okay, go out to this cabin in the woods and go home and relax and be at one with nature. By the way, the musicians start rehearsal next week. You must be done by then. Completely undoes everything. Completely undoes everything that this cabin trip is going to accomplish by laying that stress on her. This guy, Wilma, find a better man. In anticipation of your return, Arthur. Yeah, look at those bags. Instant bags. A concert? 1 week? How is this less pressure? Arthur, how could you? The storm's almost here. How am I supposed to write something if I can't go outside? I'm trapped here, with a storm outside and a silence within me. Let's get something inside of us. I've lost my appetite. I don't think we're picking up that phone. I don't think we're picking up the phone, no. The only person who is going to call us is going to be Arthur, and we're angry. We are angry at Arthur. We are not talking to Arthur right now. We're... Dusty drawers. We're letting that ring. No, we're leaving him on red. Locked cabinet. Pile of letters addressed to Arthur. Should I read them? No, we don't need to read his mail. We do want to read more later. Yeah. Arthur, you finished yet? Yeah, pretty much. How am I supposed to find inspiration in nature? I can't go outside. I'm stuck in here. Outside there's a storm. Inside me there's silence. Can we reflect? Yeah, let's reflect for a second. I cannot think clearly. Fair. How long will the storm continue? We have to answer the phone. This is honestly where you unplug the phone and go lie down for a minute. This is where I would just be like, okay, nope. I'm in a cabin in the woods. I'm going to go listen to the rain for a little while. Hello. Oh. Hello, that's not Arthur. Hello. Je Tom Dictor. Excuse me? Oh, German. Yes. This would be a proper way of saying it, especially for that time period. With whom do you wish to speak? Anyone! Old phones like that don't unplug? Really? I mean, I know they don't have a standard, plug like the modern ones do. Well, like the semi-modern ones do, but I thought you could just, unscrew the connection on the back. My name is Leos. This is my first telephone apparatus call. Wow. Okay, I kind of respect this guy. First time he got a telephone, he picked it up, dialed a random number, or asked operator to connect him to somebody at random, and just said, I have a phone. I want to talk to somebody. This is like a, 1700s version of Omegle that this guy is operating on an entirely different level than I am right now. Like this guy is... It's an amazing machine, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This literally just went to the store, bought a telephone, hooked it up, picked it up, said, operator, connect me with somebody at random. This guy's operating on a whole another level. I'm here for it. Yes, it is. Amazing. I wonder if... Are you close by? Where are you? This is amazing. This game is actually fantastic. I'm in Austria. True. I'm in the Alps. Also true. Where are you calling from? Or bugger off. Oh, direct. Well, no, it's not a direct connection because he said he just got a phone. So it wouldn't be a direct connection, unless he just got a phone and it happened to. No, it would have to be going through a central station. We're in the Alps. I'm in the Alps. The mountains. Yes, those Alps. Ha ha! I never would have dreamt of this. I was told you can speak over long distances, but to actually hear a voice, it's amazing. Now I can finally talk to my niece, Nicole. He's just going to tell us about his niece. I hope the rest of this game is just hearing the stories about this random guy's niece that just random dialed us. Like, what was that? Thunderstorm. Thunderstorms here. That sounded a bit closer. Wasn't that you? Oh my gosh, this game's a delight. Wasn't that you? I hear this noise every day, but my guests come to visit me with empty bellies. Are you an innkeeper, Leos? I am! Best dumplings in all of Bohemia. Oh, Bohemian. Aha. Are we going to get some of those good Bohemian ideals in our writing, in our concert? What are we writing? Is it a concerto? Wonderful when they're fresh out of the pot. With a rich, hearty sauce. Oh, we're hungry, though. Oh, no. We have a sandwich. Eat the sandwich. When you cut into one and the steam comes out... It sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. Well, they are delicious. You have to come by one day so you can... Oh, this is the first telemarketer. This is the first this is the first person to pick up the to robodial and talk to a random person and say, "Hey, I have a question about your car's extended warranty. I wish I had some here right now." Of course you wish that. Ho ho ho! I apologize. Sounds like you are very hungry. It was a pleasure talking to you, madam. I'm very sorry. Where are my manners? I didn't even ask your name. Sure, you know what? I'm here for this guy. This guy is now the main character. It's Wilma. Wilma! Wilma, it was a pleasure to speak with you. Say, do you think we could talk again sometime soon? Dude, step back. Step back. They gave me a number. 1255. Now that's actually interesting. Now, I didn't just say it like that. I want you to take a look at the... That's true, we didn't ask for his name, but he gave it to us. To be fair, he gave it to us without asking. I want to point out the kerning here. If you look at the way the letters connect over here, when these are all connected with the black bars, with the black borders, the pixel border, all running together. So this is not 1255. This is not 125.5. This is actually 1255 because they actually have a space between them. Different places in the world that we read lines like that differently. We read number groups like that differently. And I wonder, and I presume that that was an intentional choice to explain how he says numbers, which is actually how I would have said it. I would have said 1255 as well. Maybe. I hope so. Goodbye, Leos. Bye, Wilma. Okay. Time for my sandwich. Let's eat the sandwich now. Munch, munch. I like the art in this game. This game is fun. This is actually this is good. I like this. Where you go, munch. It may not be a dumpling, but it tastes delicious. Aww. I hope you guys are having as much fun with this as I am, because I am actually having a lot of fun with this. Now that it's not crashing every hecking. I am so tired. That was just too much for my first day. Bonk. Yeah, no, we've had one. We've had a one for sure. Outside, behind the buildings, the sun is rising. I'm sorry, what? Wait. Hold up. Yabai. Beside Wilma, someone stirs? Excuse me? There's a okay. Wait, hold up. Hold the heck. We have wine bottles lying around. Let's self-reflect first. Wilma? Hey. Hey, are you awake? No, I don't think we are. No. It's late. How did we get here? I have to leave. Something's very, very wrong. Wait. Something's wrong. I mean, this is what I wanted, but I really have to go. I'm expected at the Institute, you see. It's your Institute. You can be there whenever you want, and you know it. No, this is no Playway Team Plus game. No. It's your Institute. But it's your Institute. Yes. And you are my student. And we should not be together in the first place. That's what I'm saying. Is that what we are? Together? Distant church bells chime the hour. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so this is a dream. There's no church nearby that we would be able to hear bells from if we're in... Oh, this is a flashback? This is a flashback. This is a flashback. I get it. This is a flashback. Or a dream. 6 o'clock. I'm already late. What could be so urgent? Today I'm getting Kronberg's contribution. I have to be there. It'll be marvelous. Arthur, we should talk. Imagine looks on their faces when your song is played. What are you doing? Imagine where you could be in here. He's grabbing her now. He's grabbing her arm. Stop. You're hurting me. The future of music. No. Ow. Arthur. No. Yeah, okay. That's... Yabai. That's actual Yabai there. That moo. That's... I mean, that's also very appropriate. Like, that's what she's afraid of. She's afraid that Arthur is using her and that their relationship is about what she can create. She's afraid that it's a conditional love. That his love is conditional on her being able to create music. Just a dream. Oh, Arthur, I was finally with you, but No, I have to write this composition. No, you don't. Okay. How to start? Come on, Wilma, concentrate. You've done this before. Anything could be an inspiration. Listen to the rain. Honestly, you're outside in the middle of the woods. My plan would be to just, go outside. Just go in, go down to your small clothes and just take a walk outside in the soaking rain. Like, after a few seconds out there, you'll be so wet that it won't matter, and you can just be at one with nature. So I say go outside. How long will the storm continue? Oh, nope, she doesn't want to do that. She's not about that. Let's... You know what? I'm tempted... Should we look at Arthur's letters? Should we look through Arthur's letters? I think that's like the boy equivalent of going through their diary. I don't know. Ooh, I'll leave that up to chat. Chat, you guys tell me, if we should go through his letters. First up, unfinished composition. One of Arthur's old compositions. Yeah, okay, that's the thing that Arthur used to work on. Always call Leos. My favorite poem's in here. The Panther, by Rainer Maria Rilke. His gaze against the sweeping of the bars has grown so weary, he can hold no more. To him, there seem to be 1,000 bars, and behind those 1,000 bars, no world. A dark, strong beast trapped in a cage. The sound of a secluded piano. Behind it, silence. Nice poem. Howdy? What was that? I can't hear melodies in this din. Is it din? There are several noises. I can't. A mighty booming. A blood-curdling squealing. Okay. A relentless creaking. Those noises are still too distracting. Am I supposed to see this part of the map? I hope not. The wind rattles the cabin. The beam creaks. The fibers of the wood bend and snap. The noise blurs and it fades away. I like how we're hearing the compositions very lightly in the background. Like we're hearing her orchestral composition a little bit through these other sounds. I actually like that a lot. This is actually giving a good feeling of... I don't know if it's giving a good feeling of the creative process per se, but it's giving a good feeling of her creative process. Does that make sense? It's giving us a good feeling of what her creative process looks like. And I like it. I can't hear melodies in this din. A mighty booming, blood-curdling squealing. Okay. Squealing is... I mean, we don't have anything else out here, and I'm terrified to move my mouse any further to the right. Header is locked. Now it's dusty and empty. A mighty booming and blood-curdling squealing. I mean, I'm assuming that... Block it out. Why? Yes. But what do we... I can only create melodies if I have silence. Ooh, I don't know about that one, lady. I don't like about that one much. Wait, what? What did it say? Block them out? Hold on, wait, say that again. Yes. Wait, what did we just... Hold on, wait, she said something else a moment ago. Mighty booming, minus squealing, block it out. But what did she just say a few moments ago about how to do about listening? Okay, okay. Well, the squealing is going to happen because you're in the woods and there's things. I have to block it out, I have to try. Well, let's read these letters to Arthur. No one told me not to. My dear Professor Caban, I'd like to congratulate you. I had the honor to listen to a minor concert by your student, Wilma Dorfel, in the salon recently. Many in the audience seemed bewildered at first, but whom, if you'll excuse my expression, you'd have in tow. There have been so many of these child prodigies, but this one was different. This younger composer's music played, and I couldn't believe my ears, but soon the strength of the music became clear to all. Well, at the same time enlightenment as did mine. My heartiest congratulations. You must be very proud. You have transformed this rough diamond into a brilliant gem. I'll be eager to hear your next composition. Until then, please be so kind to send my best regards to your young artist. Your friend, Gustav. Okay. Professor Caban, I hope that you may recall the stimulating discussion we had the other day in the salon. My name is Lonzak, and I'm a frequent visitor there. Some mistake me for a critic, but I don't think of myself that way. I'd rather describe myself as an intermediary. I unite creative minds, and I promote the exchange of ideas in this culturally exhilarating time. Like many, I'm a great admirer of your early work, and I've been following your initiatives regarding modern music, and the young student who performed for us today is a most promising talent. I hoped we'd continue our discussions, at your convenience, of course. Yours in anticipation, Great Lonzak. My dear Arthur, I'm writing... What is that voice? What is this? I'm writing to you in the knowledge that, like me, you are a great admirer of every kind of art. Sadly, I know that you missed a recent exhibition in the salon. The artist was a young man named Franz Merkert. His paintings are very special. Portraits, but not like the kind you've ever seen. They somehow capture every facet of a person. When I saw them, I immediately thought about you. You're lucky I've managed to acquire one or two of his works. I'd like to see them. I'd like you to see them and tell me your opinion. To be honest, you remind me of the new music that you're pursuing. Heck. Heck. Well. Welp. Welp. I have no idea what I was doing, what I was intending with this voice. I just kind of... The problem with reading these letters is that I don't actually know what they're supposed to be. Oh, is it only 3? I thought it was 4. Okay, we're back at the dream part. We need the... Okay, we need our inspiration first, which was what? Poetry. Yes. Now we're going to just need to silence things. Several noises I can't, a mighty booming, a bloody squealing, and a relentless creaking. Right, so that's supporting beam. Yeah, I think it's for beam creaks and fades away. Once we identify the source, we can... My dearest Arthur, I'm writing you to acknowledge that you, like me, you're a great admirer of every kind of art, so I surely know that you missed an exhibition in the salon, and the artist was a young man named Franz Merkert. His paintings are very special. Portraits, but like none you'll ever have seen. They shadow... Where did a shadow come from? They somehow capture every facet of a person. When I saw them, I immediately thought about you. But luckily, I've managed to acquire one or two of his works. I'd like you to see them and tell me your opinion. Well, to be honest, they remind me of the new music that you are pursuing, oh, golly. And I would be very interested to know what you think of them. Your friend, Arem. There are no sketches here. They must be in Vienna. I'm going to click through these just because I've already read them, but I want the game to recognize that I read them. Yeah, with these, I don't know. I don't know what they what voice it's supposed to be, because I mean neither does she. To be fair, to be completely fair, she doesn't know what they're either. Now, this is actually a common problem in audiobooks. In audiobooks, it's actually very common for you to not know who is talking in the book. Like a book might have somebody say a line and have the protagonist turn around and just genuinely not have any clue who said it. But if you're voicing an audiobook, what do? Do you take the spoiler and give the voice of who's actually saying the line? Do you use your narrator's tone and make it neutral so that the reader doesn't know? That's not an easy question. It really depends on the book and the situation, because sometimes, like, you want to be using the proper voice of the proper... I mean, you always want to be using the proper voice of the proper character, but if it's a situation where the reader would not know what character is speaking, you don't actually have a good lead, because, like, your interpretation of what the audience should listen to actually becomes an important question of narrative flow. Does a book flow better if you hide it from the player for a few minutes and talk in the narrator's voice? Do you make a new voice that's just sort of grumbled or raspy if it's, or like for a generic masculine that could be any other character? Or, I mean, I don't know. That's my concern with the letters thing, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, nothing else in the darkness. Paraffin lamp. The lamp! Oh, the wind shaking the cabin makes it sway. And the squeaking noise is getting under my skin. Oh, it's back again. Always audible. Even if it isn't. I can block it out. I know I can. The noise slowly fades, blurs, and dissolves, and is gone. For a split second, a melody can be heard. Oh, but it vanishes instantly. Heck! There's only one noise left. A mighty booming. I mean, I assume that's just thunder, and, like, what are we going to do about the thunder? Not a whole lot. In the valley the storm rages. With all its howling and pounding rain, how can I concentrate? Maybe I can block out the noise of the storm? Storm booms overhead. Pretty. Oh, pretty. The rain and the wind are so loud. I'm glad I don't have to be out there. Why? Yeah, why? Go out there. It looks beautiful. I'd go out there. Key flowers. Why did he leave them out here on the porch? For you. The mountains loom high above me. Vienna is somewhere beyond the mountains. Home is even farther. Each drop of water falls from so far above. Forming quietly, the droplet whooshes downwards, falling at last to earth. Thundering on leaves, on grass, on stones, from there to my ears. The sound blurs and fades away. And suddenly, it's quieter. There's something shimmering between the trees. You have to look rather very closely to see it, but you can tell that it's there. A melody hidden between the layers of music. Holes. You can't tell from here where the telephone lines go. I mean, I assume they just follow a path. The path that came here looks like a mountain. It leads to a mountain paths. But I think we're good to start composing now, right? It seems like it. Ah, finally I can start writing. Let's see. The harmonic framework of the strong is still missing. I need a melody first, and I need another rhythm, a change. I can still write a few variations. Fine, we'll answer the... Oh, I'm liking number 2. Although, you know, it might be Leos again. We want to talk to Leos. Hello. Vilma! It's me, Leos! Yay! I like Leos so much. I'm sorry. Leos is just the best. Ah, I like Leos so much. Okay. It's me, Leos! You remember me, yes? Yes, of course. Why are you calling? Well, to be honest, I just wanted to hear your voice again. Last time we talked about me, and my niece, and about my dumplings. But I never asked about you. And that was rude of me. You wanted to hear my voice? Why? Yes, it feels good to hear your voice. It reminds me of, well, of someone. Your niece? Nicole, yes. Some years ago, my sister and her husband asked me to look after her. They travel much of the year, but they do not believe that she is strong enough to join them. Well, I tried to look after her, but... Well, where is she now? What happened? I just couldn't manage. I mean, I love her. We were very close. But running the inn and taking care of her, I couldn't do both at the same time. So, I sent her back to her parents in Vienna. I think things are better this way. Who looks after Nicole when her parents are traveling? A governess, I think. A certain Frau Schimmel. I don't know her. Is it better for her, though? I'm not sure. I like to think so, yes? Do you miss her? Yes. She is like a daughter to me. Why don't you call Nicole instead of me? I want to. That's the very reason why I got this machine. And then, well, you picked up. But I'm not completely sure it's a good idea. To talk to me? Oh, no. No. To call Nicole. To tell Nicole. I want to, but what do you think? Well, if you don't, you might regret it. Every hour, minute, every second that passes, keeping your feelings from someone you love is something that you might regret later. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I can make it up to her somehow. But enough about me. What about you? Tell me. Do you have family? What is your profession? My profession? I write music. Oh, a composer? Yes, I study composition. Any songs I would know? Oh, no, not really. I wouldn't expect. I just started to make a name for myself in Vienna. What are you doing in the mountains? Oh, I like this answer. It's very... He's Bohemian. That's a very Bohemian answer. Right? I'm trying to find my muse. She's hiding from me. She's hiding in the mountains. She's hiding somewhere. Perhaps outside in the storm. Muses can be elusive. See, he understands. He gets it. For a moment, we hear a melody. Wait, what was that? What? I thought I had hurt somebody. Something. You heard something? Just now? I did. What did you hear? Inspiration. I don't understand. Oh, Leos, you're so good. Can you do that again? Wait, what? Do what again? Keep talking. Fine. I am talking to you, Wilma. I will try to keep going, but I don't know what to talk about. So, I should perhaps tell you about my dumplings again. I told you something about me. My profession. Yes. Yes, you are a musician. Oh, we are... Yeah, that's it. What? The melody. I can hear a melody. It's respect. He is referring to her as a musician, and that's what's sparking her, that's what's sparking her in general. Like, just that's what is affecting her. I actually get that. I genuinely do get that. I mean, I get that feeling when, you know... Well, quick! Write it down! Goodbye! Right! Leos is so good. Oh, Leos is so very good. Oh, I nearly had it. Oh, I need to give the melody some time. It is quiet. Suddenly she hears the sound of his voice again. Thank you, Leos. Oh, I can barely keep my eyes open. What? No, we just woke up. Girl, you just woke up. It's cold. I need water. And wet. Ow. Huh? Where am I? Rain. No eating today? Oh, you mean for her? I guess not. A well? Why? Why can't I move? Ah! Oof! I'm leaning towards ah! I can't move. I'm paralyzed. Focus on the opening. The rain. The water's rising. My feet, the mud grasps them like dead hands. I've got to get out of here. Hello? Is someone down there? Help! Is anyone down there? Yes, down here. The rain's too loud, I can't hear you. Get me out of here. Can you climb up? No. My feet are stuck in the mud. Well, how'd you get down there? I must have fallen in. Well, don't panic. It's a difficult problem. Just lower the bucket. Just lower the bucket. Like, just lower the bucket, mate. The water's rising. Please do something. Well, the stones are slippery. I don't want to fall in. Wait here, Wilma. I'll try and get help. How do you know my name? I can't hear you. I'll try and find help. I mean, who would be insensitive enough to ignore the fact that we are drowning? I mean, that's Arthur. The answer is Arthur. That's obviously Arthur. Like, Arthur is exactly that kind of jerk. I don't like Arthur. I think we should be dating Leos. We should go to Leos and date him instead. The storm's gotten worse. It's just a dream. Oh, this is all too much. If only I could leave. No, I must finish the piece. I owe it to everybody. The melody. Oh, it's right on the tip of my brain. Wilma, concentrate. Come on. Huh? Another noise. Tick. What was that? not something else. I mean, obviously it's a... Yeah, yes. Must be further up. Is there a wall clock over here? The noise is coming from that cabinet. Must find a way to get in there. Where could he have hidden a key? Maybe we should take a look at the flower pot outside? I guess. Kind of weirdo would put a key there. Honestly, I think we should just chill here and vibe. Thick forest. It's a wonder I didn't get lost. Just follow the poles. You have a phone line. How could you get lost when you have, like, points of reference on mountains and a pole line to guide you? No, no, no. Wilma, you can't get lost. Even... No. You have so... No. Don't get lost. That would be really... The clouds rush heavily over the mountains. It seems as if they want to pull the valley with them. How could I bring this into my composition? Oh yeah, the Swiss Alps are absolutely stunning. I would love to live there. Single notes appear, barely audible. They begin to gently push the composition forward, becoming ever stronger and finally joining in the harmony. Yes, like this. Far from everything familiar, separated by stone as old as the world itself, she is alone. A powerful harmony separating melodies. Strings. You don't often think of a, Oh, I can actually target the rain. Clouds still royal in the sky. It doesn't look as if the storm will be over anytime soon. I've done a good job of not clicking outside of the game window. Are you guys proud of me? I am. Why did Arthur leave flowers on the porch? Oh, there is a key here. Arthur, you absolute nerd. Why would you put a key there? Can we reflect? No. Oh, well. Let's work on the composition. What? This is a clock. It's just a pocket watch. Sketches. Ooh, I want to see the sketches. An award letter. Now this is more intrusive than the other ones. These were left out almost as if he wanted us to read them. Like that's... I feel fine reading that. Do we read the letter and look at the sketches? What do you guys think? Because that's a little bit more intrusive, right? That's more intrusive than reading letters out. Oh, I almost had it. What? I've got it. The ticks of the old watch shatter in her imagination. The fragments dissolve and gradually fade into silence. Okay. Do we look at these? Yes? I see a yes. Okay. Any naysayers? Or are we doing this? Okay. Okay. Arthur must have a reason to lock this letter away. Oh, we're reading it then. Oh, no. Oh, no. My beloved Arthur, I can hardly wait to see you again. The memory of your last visit still hangs in the air. Like a note, after the orchestra has already finished, lingers on. It fills me with dreams, feelings, and longings for you. Oh, I kind of want to stop reading. Sometimes I want to get away from Vienna. I want to travel with you across Europe and farther. With every year, one senses what a fine in this city. Wait, what? With every year, one senses what was fine in this city, what was worthwhile and grand, now ebbing away. The voices are sung the same these days, just echoes from better times, long past. Vienna is losing itself, but the city and its people, they don't care. They see it keeps on... They see to it that things keep on as they are, instead of doing something about it. I don't want to stand by and watch. I hear Berlin is the future, full of beauty and hope. Let's go there sometime. What do you think? Please tell me soon. Yours, Greta. Greta wrote one of the other letters, but that letter was a lot... Yes, yeah, bye. Arthur? Maybe the sketches will cheer us up. Maybe the sketches will cheer... Several figures are drawn in a chaotic style. Many facets of the same person. A man and a lady formed from the multiple facets. Oh, we're just channeling our pain directly into our work. That's healthy, right? I hope so. No sleep. No sleep. I don't have enough time to sleep. No, we're gonna stay awake for a bit. We gotta work. No, I don't have enough time. I must try and stay awake. In the haze of fatigue, the notes of the music become a blur. Quietly, new ones emerge. Bonk. We're here for a week, right? And this is day 4 already? Huh? Well, the storm's passed and it was replaced with overcast. Or possibly tentacles. Hello, Leos? Good evening, Wilma. No, I'm not Leos. Oh no, that's ourselves, isn't it? Oh no, that they called us asking if it was Leos. Maybe? Wait, what just happened? This looks like our outline though, right? Oh, we're choosing for them. Good evening, Wilma. Oh, we are the shadow now. Oh, golly. Why did you call me? Oh, we're fielding both sides of this conversation. This is kind of cool. Isn't this kind of cool? I like this. You really don't know, do you? What do you want? Why do you always try to make other people happy? I don't. So what do you want? Chat, what do we want? Help me out here. Because... Or do you want me to go with what I want? Like, personally? Or... I don't know. What do we think? What do we think Wilma wants? Ooh, this is actually this is a super loaded question, right? She says she wants to be with Arthur. But she also does want to be successful, and frankly, I feel that that's sort of her driving focus is renown. Like, that's why she's a composer, is because she wants to tell the world something. But a part of her also just wants to go home and just go home and relax and not deal with the stress of the world. I don't like Arthur anymore. I'm not here for Arthur. I don't think Arthur is good. Like, Arthur seems kind of toxic. Like, Arthur seems super toxic to me. But if I'm picking what I want, I'm leading towards a drive to be successful. Now, what defines success could be different, and success could be being with Arthur. Or success could be going home with parents. Or success could be becoming a famous composer. All of these things are very different. But all of them are very valid too. Heck. And we'll have to decide that after we finish uncrashing the game. I'm just gonna whine for a little bit. But no, that's like a super good question. What do now? Like, what does Wilma want? There's a concept in movies, specifically Disney movies, about the "I Want" song, where a character states what they want, but not what they need. Like, there's better videos on the topic than that. I'll leave it there. We can get back to this. Hello, Deus. Let's get back to where we were. I want to be successful. Ah, that's more like it. At last, we're talking about what you want. I believe you can be successful, but what are you going to do to achieve that success? I'll write music, I can finish this piece, or I don't know, but I will do whatever it takes. Focus at the task at hand. I will write music as a good broad form belief in yourself, but I can finish this piece is a good immediate goal. I can finish this piece. Good. Well, you had better get back to work then, hadn't you? Vienna deserves to hear your music. Day 4. The storm is here. Oh no, no, no. I can't write like this. Wow. Let's reflect. I can't think clearly. I cannot let my fears control. Oh, are we afraid of storm? Is that what it is? Maybe I can block them out. I have to try. Oh, but maybe I won't be able to hear the music anymore. No. Oh, that's kind of... I'm leaning towards letting them stay. Not because... Okay. There's a misconception that you need to channel pain to make good art. That's not true. You can channel joy and make good art. You can channel mystery and intrigue and make good art. You can channel lots of different emotions. You can channel pain to make good art. You can. It's true. But you don't have to. However, I am not going to say the first option, because blocking out the voices, blocking them out, is also not healthy. We want them to stay so that we can process them. We want to process our fear. We want to process our angst. So, it's not that we want to block them out because we need them to write. We want to not block them out so that we can work through those fears and angsts and become stronger for it. No, it was too risky. I have to find another way to calm down. Blocking part of herself and her creativity. Yeah. Well, yeah. We have a violin. Doesn't Arthur will never talk to me? No. Well, first of all, heck, Arthur. Cool. We find a better boy. I have to leave Vienna. All these noises in my head. I can't let my fears control me. I have to block them out. Let them stay. That was too risky. Go outside. The storm, the thunder, the lightning. Can I block them out? Go away. No. It doesn't work this time. Let's call Leos. Be there. Please be there. Leos. What was number 20? 12:55, right? I'm pretty sure it was 12:55. Please be there, please be there, please be there. Hello? Oh, thank God, Leos, you're there. Vilma, is that you? Oh, God, I'm so glad you're there. Calm down, calm down. What is it? It's It's all too much. What was that? Thunder. Real thunder this time, not my stomach. The storm's here. I'm so afraid. Thunder! Ah! Don't worry, it will be all right. Just focus on my voice. Yes, your voice. Can you hear me? Yes, you're definitely not whispering. You're right, I'm yelling. What does my voice sound like? You were not the whisperer at the top of the well. You know what? I think we're in a state where we say that. I actually think like this right now, our mental state. I think this is the level of abstraction that we're at right now. Hold on, one tick. Ambatatorapa. You were not the whisperer at the top of the well. That's a great line. Who? I had a dream I was drowning in a well. Someone came, but they ran away. Not me. I would have helped you. I know. Yeah, him yelling does take our mind off the storm. Yeah. Although, I get the sense our fears aren't actually the storm, you know? Our fears are represented by the storm artistically, but they're not actually the storm itself. And it wasn't my father either. He wouldn't abandon me. And Arthur was never mine. Oh god, it was. Nice. Oh, yep, that checks out. That checks out. That's, yep, me. I was running away from myself. I was running away from my composition. It was an important dream. What is that doctor's name in Vienna? Freud? Exactly. He would approve of your interpretation, I think, yes? Jung was a... Okay, I've discussed this before on the channel. Jung was the better doctor than Freud. Jung was also the one that did more dream interpretation. Yes. Dream interpretation in the collective unconscious is more Jungian psychology than Freudian psychology. Freudian psychology is more about relationships and interrelational composition. Jung was more about dreams and collective unconscious interpretations and the various similarities of humans in cross-cultural experiences. Do you remember how you talked me into calling Nicole? What did you do? I called her! I did it! And what did she say? She was overjoyed. She said that I should visit her as soon as possible. Can you believe it? Oh, I'm glad. I simply had to call her. This silence that followed our last call. As soon as your voice was gone, I was reminded of how lonely I really am. Are you still feeling lonely? Not anymore. Not when I'm talking to you. I'm glad I can talk to you. One is short but sweet. 2 is almost a romantic option. 3 is a deflection, but not a negative deflection. I mean, I feel like 2 because Leo seems like... Okay, this is a dating sim, in case for anyone who hasn't realized that. This is actually a dating sim. This is a straight up dating sim. This is a legit dating sim. We're taking Leo's path. I feel the same way. Are you still there? Oh, yes, I'm still here. What are you doing? Okay, that's kind of creepy. To me. That's I don't know, I think that's creepy. I'm writing music. Oh, what about the storm? Oh, it's still here too. It no longer disturbs you? No. Wonderful! I can finish the song now. It's a song of courage. Of being yourself and facing the shadows. May I hear it? I'll play it for you on my violin. Wonderful. No, I'm not done, but soon it'll be wonderful. Until soon, then. Farewell, Vilma. Farewell, my friend. Aw, Leo's best boy. Composition is developing well. There are already several great passages. There's still a lot to write. Let's look at these sketches again. The facets of skin, the facets from the sketch are in my composition. Oh, okay, yes, yes, of course they are. Fire. The flame flares up from time to time, struggling for air. A flickering, flaring rhythm for the composition, perhaps? Oh, yes, that's good. Let's see. Her heart beats steadily. She feels the air filling her lungs, the oxygen in her blood, and everybody in my audience is now breathing manually, and warmth in her fingertips. An inconstant, ephemeral rhythm. Yes. Oh, yes, that's good. That was the last sheet of music paper. But there's still something left to write. The finale. Ah, there has to be a space for a few notes. No. No. Where will I get something to write on? I can't write on this. Why doesn't Arthur have blank staff paper? Seriously, Arthur, why don't you have blank staff paper? We haven't opened this drawer yet. Oh. The back of Arthur's composition is clean. I need the paper. I'm sorry, Arthur. No, we're not sorry. Heck that boy. Just looking at her music lifts her mood. This is my best work so far. Melodies flow through her mind, while rain falls on the cabin. Ah, now a dedication. Ooh. I mean, we know what we're doing here, right? We're all in on Leo's path, right? You guys recognize that this is a dating sim now, right? For Leos. He is a... Yes, Leos is a nice bean. The best listener from Vienna to Krumau. No questions there. This is a dating sim. We are here for Leos. I mean, we're here for ourselves. We're here to find our own self-actualization, to gain pride and love in our own both composition and being, so that we can greater respect ourselves and the work that we've done. And also to be with Leos because he's cute. A good friend in difficult times. The best listener from Vienna to Krumau. Or may he listen to this song, his song, someday. This one seems a little bit too intimate right now. This seems a little bit too intimate for where we are right now. I kind of like this one because it also has the connotation of the telephone, which is a new technology, which is a cute nod to that. But a good friend in difficult times actually is a good and appropriate dedication. What do you guys think of these two? What do you guys think between these two? Yeah, we're not doing the bottom one. That's a little bit too much. I'm leaning towards the middle one. If nobody objects within the next moment or two. You think the top is more fitting? The top is fitting and poetic. It's true. It is true. Okay, top it is. A good friend in hard times. So this is the Lion's Song. Thunder, thunder. Ooh. Vienna, the great hall of the music writing. Oh, hello, Palette. How you doing? The auditorium is packed. The composition by Schlossberg, Mahler, and the others have already been played. I want to know what song they play by Mahler. I really do. The mood is tense, expectant. It seems as if the whole city of Vienna is here. But now is not the time to be nervous. Oh wow, we composed it and we're playing it? The sounds and the melodies free themselves from the instruments. They whirl in a flaming dance above the audience. How many composers they pull the audience with them? Right on. We're having a very chill stream. I tend to run low-key chill streams. So if you're here just to vibe, it's a good place to vibe. Quiet to a calm, bright spark. We're composing and playing our music. They branch, they split, and they spread. The musical melodies, the harmonies that we wrote ourselves, and now we dance alongside them, from far away and dull into sudden and muffled, as if third through falling snow. So there's actually 5 chapters to this. Burning, the desire to break free. I could continue this after I get back from my vacation next week, if people are interested in it. I'm digging this, actually. They cleaved into facets, clean and sharp-edged. Peaceful, like a warm voice from far away. Comforting. I sort of realized I should be just letting the music play and be the focus here. It kind of goes against my entire DNA of being a streamer, you know. Ooh, that's really pretty. And seriously, heck Arthur. Arthur's not worth this. I need to go visit Lagos after this. Fading into a sense of hope for someday. Clap. Ah, beautiful. Clap, clap. As the curtain falls, Wilma leaves the stage and disappears behind countless musicians. Bean. That was a nice little game. Nice, comfy. In the next episode of The Lion's Song, that felt like a full, complete experience. It really did. Visit Venice. Oh! So are we playing a different artist in each section? Is that how this works? Yeah, a young artist with a unique gift. I see people differently. Oh, it's a modernist artist. Isn't okay. So this will be an early maybe cubist? I'm guessing it's gonna be a cubist artist. I don't know as much about art as I know about music. Oh wait, are we actually getting a preview? Okay. Oh no, this is credits? Okay, this is a cute way of doing credits, actually. I like this. Sound effects and music by that individual. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the next one is going to be the one who did the sketches in the hut, which would actually imply that Arthur's the main character and that we're following various artists that Arthur has found and brought into popularity? Question mark. I wonder if this character actually exists. Like, I wonder if the character that we play as actually is a genuine composer and this is their story. Or if this is... exit episode. We didn't get a last name? Did we get a last name? Attention, decisions might not reflect the global data. No, I'm not... We decided not to connect to the internet for this. So... Oh! Most people did not choose to be that they wanted to be successful. That's actually interesting. Everything else we did what the majority did, but we decided that we wanted to be successful. And apparently, more people decided that they wanted to go home, or did they decide that they wanted Arthur. I don't know why you would want Arthur. That guy's a jerk. He's not worth it. Oh, we can click the button here to see what the other options would lead us to. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that's Arthur. So episode 4 is actually Arthur's chapter. Silence was this. What a delightful little game. It took about 90 minutes, which definitely gives a little bit shorter than I usually like to stream. You know what? Let's just go straight into 2. Do you guys want to keep on going? I could make this a 3-hour stream and we could do all of episode 2. Would you guys be interested in that? Let me know what you think. Hi, Gabe. Let's at least do the start of this. We can pause if we need to at any point. Vienna. Empress Elizabeth's train station. Now, Freda, you'll be good while I'm gone. You'll pine for me every moment. Oh, yes, Paul. Every moment. But why don't I believe you? Why don't I believe that you'll be true to me when you're gone? Oh, the sass. Ah, well, we've had some fun times, haven't we? Ah, yes, we have. All aboard for Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Last stop, who knows? Go. Before I actually start to miss you. Oh, we couldn't have that now, could we? I like the writing. It's honest. May I join you? Oh, of course. Plenty of room. I don't know if I'm glad that I picked this voice for this character. Vienna, an inner city street. Oh, come on, Granddad. You promised you'd introduce me. Yes, yes, I know. Oh, no, okay. That's the thing. Have you changed your mind? Oh, this is it right here. Huh. Klimt? The others? Will they be in here? You know what I think of these people. I know. I appreciate you doing this, but I can't find a voice for this character. I appreciate that you're doing this, believe me. My somewhat distinguished guests and various other hangers-on, may I have your attention, please? I give you the 2 markers. Clap, 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 clappy clap, 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 clapping along. The mountain climber and the artist. Formidable! Ladies and gentlemen, young Franz is an artist. I found on the wrong side of the Danube. Oh, where I myself also live. To be precise, I found one of his paintings. You see, the young artist is like a lion, strong and ferocious, and always on the hunt for a better painting. I hope to find a suitable model at this gathering. Ah, ooh. Oh, what is it you told me, Franz? You were able to look into a person's soul? Can we see into a person's soul? I think we can, but all the answers are a type of no, and these are the way we're seeing it, so it is seeing a multiple perspectives or a different perspectives artistic style. Oh no, Gustav, I would not be so presumptuous. Oh, Franz here threw out one of his pictures. It almost hit me. And on some level it did. You're all very familiar with the painting in question. Ooh, there it hangs. Woman with Violin. Although we all know her real name very well. If you have the energy, let us welcome this promising young painter into our society. Clap, clap, clappity clap, 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 polite, polite clapping. Who are you going to paint next, Franz? Oh yes, who? Oh, I won't tell you. But you'll know soon. Oh, how witty. Ha ha ha. That sounds neat, Gabe. I don't know how much... Oh, can I... Okay, I can walk around, okay. I don't know how much fourth wall... I don't know. I don't actually know the form of your game yet, so I can't really make a proper comment on that. So many famous paintings, and mine right next to them. Is it good enough? Oh, this is going to be him dealing with imposter syndrome, isn't it? Well, they certainly think it's good enough. Imposter syndrome is a hard thing to deal with. Definitely possible to deal with. Definitely something that you can overcome. Well, it's something that I suspect a lot of VTubers are dealing with right now because they haven't had, you know, the background of working through it. Are you enjoying yourself, my boy? Anything I can help you with? Oh, I'm holding up. How about you? Actually, I'm fine. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Any thoughts on who I should talk to? I'd suggest talking to Fraulein Linsquick, or Lonziak, the art critic. Fraulein. Fraulein? That's her over there in the red dress. Of all the people here, she's the most interesting. I need to be sure of my next model. My career could depend on it. Well, good luck on your hunt. I mean, this person obviously has something... So certain people... We can see our interpretation of their ghost. There's our woman with violin. Okay, Wilma Dorfel. Can somebody look up and see if Wilma Dorfel is an actual composer? Because I don't recognize the name offhand. But if I click anything outside of this window, I'm going to crash the game. So could someone in chat tell me if Wilma Dorfel it was an actual composer in the late Baroque period, probably, I guess? I'd appreciate that. Wilma Dorfel. Young, driven, and unsure of herself. I did my best, but something's missing. Perhaps I could find more within her today. Glimped? There's a gramophone. It's playing... Oh, it's playing her song. Franz Market. Beautiful. Well, let's talk to... Excuse me, Alphonse? Oh, she walked away. Let's talk to this man. Ah, Merkert. Your art is very new, isn't it? Agreed, he's very new. Oh, yes, indeed. Wonderfully new. Thank you. Have you decided on your next model? Oh, no, not yet. If you'll excuse me. So his art piece would just be the man with the woman clinging upon, which is provoking and honestly a good commentary on high society, of people, of him being in stately uniform and the woman simply clinging to that uniform. I can see what the artistic interpretation is supposed to be there. He's deep in conversation with the young lady outside. This person here, we get the 2-for-1. We get both of their thoughts. Her hiding a feeling of shame, hiding her head, and him hiding boredom. Both of them, neither of them wanting to be here, both of them being forced together. Herr Motz, please excuse me. Josef has been waiting for me since he arrived. We do want to talk... Oh, that's Greta. Oh, I see how these ties together. Can't talk to them, though. That's the best. The sturdy-looking gentleman with the two ladies hanging off has the best artistic interpretation that I can think of. Ah, how much are your paintings worth? How much does one go for? Until recently, they were worth the price of a loaf of bread. That's the art world for you. Oh, are you interested in buying one? Oh, yes. Woman with the violin over there. Say, was she a real model of yours? She looks a lot like that young composer. Dorfler, was it not? Oh, that one's already spoken for, I'm quite afraid. An innkeeper in southern Bohemia. Leos bought the picture? Oh, that brings me joy. That brings me actual joy. Oh, goodness. Ah, your fame is spreading rapidly. Oh, no, not really. It just has sentimental value for him. Sentiment? Is not the success of an artist measured, as all things, in money? Do you only think in terms of money? Ha ha ha! Oh, don't be too hard on me, young man. I'm a merchant banker. We tend to do that. How do you measure success? Ooh, this is another deep question. This is another actual question. I still want someone to look up and see if Vilma Dorfler was a composer. Artistic success is on staying true to a vision. It's not something that can be measured. Or it's measured in followers. Now, the third... Okay, let's break this down. Artistic success is in staying true to a vision. Basically is implying a level of artistic purity. Saying that the art depends on how true it is to the artist's vision, to how true it is to the original concept, because the concept is the art. The middle option is saying, it can't be measured, don't worry about it, it's just a thing, this art's art, art is the creation of art, which seems too dismissive to me. Now, the third option is obviously a reference to modern society. It's measured in followers. And I don't believe that follower count is as important. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't rate, comment, and subscribe. Please, I appreciate those. but the idea that it's measured in followers, I don't know what they're saying. Actually, that's the problem. I take it back. I don't know what they're saying. Because if we take that from a modern perspective, that's saying that artistic talent is measured in follow count, view counts. And obviously I don't value that. I don't see that as an answer. But Vilma Dorfler is not a real composer? Okay, thank you for checking. I appreciate that. But if we're talking about the 1700s, this is a late 1700s, right? Then measured in followers would not have the definition of YouTube subscribers or, Twitter followers. Measured in followers would be measured by the number of people who appreciate your art and are passionate about it. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand where I'm going with this? In the context of this game's world, an artistic talent, you could make a strong argument that success is measured by the number of people that you have moved and touched with your artwork. And I think that's actually really valid. So I don't want to click it because it sounds like the modern interpretation of, oh, I have a lot of followers, that means I'm better than you, which is, hogwash. But there is value in saying, I've reached this many people. That is how I define success. I have brought my emotional thought, I've brought my vision to this many people. And especially in a 1700s Bohemian era game. When was Mahler composing? We have a touchstone. We have an actual touchstone. I'm actually going to look it up on my phone so that I don't crash the hecking game. Okay, so mid-1800s. Okay, I was a little bit early. This is mid-1800s, not mid-1700s. Okay, so we're probably around 1880, 1890-ish. Then, yeah, the idea here... Okay, so let's say Let's just say it can't be measured. Just be, wait, no. I want to say this, but I don't want this to be the modern answer. I just want this to be clear, both to you guys and to the game, that this is talking about. It's measured in followers. Is it now? Then you might consider adding one more by painting me. I will certainly consider your generous offer. Excuse me. Okay, I thought there was going to be more to that, and I'm a little sad that there wasn't, frankly, because I had a whole thought process on that. But yeah, yeah. Oh, don't get any bright ideas that I will be your next subject. How do you choose your models? I choose whatever I want to spend time with. Whoever best suits my needs. Your needs? I have the paintings in my head before I start. Woo! I want to show the world layers I see. Then your model must be somebody interesting. Was there something else? That's actually interesting. So his art style, he has an image in his head of what he wants to draw, and then he uses a human as a reference object, and then starts drawing what he wants to. Oh, hi, Yuki! So he does his art by using a human as a reference object. And that's actually very valid for classic Greek and Roman artwork, where if you're drawing Apollo, you have somebody stand in Apollo pose and you're using them as a reference to draw something else. Whereas our main character does art by looking at somebody and looking at drawing both how he sees them physically and how he sees them emotionally, based on the other images I've seen. Did I make a good first impression? Oh, they love you. You'll fit in here perfectly. Was there something else? Oh, I'll talk to you later. I want to talk to them, and I want to talk to this middle-aged gentleman back here. Do we have anything else to say? You see something in me, don't you? I must be certain. You understand. Of course, of course. You take your time. I like the idea, artistically, of the military man with the two courtiers hanging off of him. I like the vision of that. Fallen, are you evading me? I remark it. Are you following me? Yes. Oh, could you stop it, please? As always, it has been a pleasure talking to you, Yosef. Okay, wow. Wow! Wow! That's... wow! Granddad! Help me out here! How do you know no. How do you know Fraulein? Greta's just absolutely ghosted us. I've known her for years. She's a very close friend of mine. But a very tough critic. Good luck on your hunt. Oh, we just got absolutely denied. That person's still... yeah, they're in deep conversation. Greta, come on. Pardon me, please. Wow! One more try. If not, then we're ghosting this. Here we are again, going round and round. I feel like... oh, that's not a good voice. I feel like I'm on the Reistrad. I'd like to start over. I'm Franz Markert. My name is Greta Lonziak. There. Was there anything else? What? Listen, I'm talking to you for Yosef's sake. But I can hardly respect you or your work. Excuse me? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's all right. What do you think of my paintings? I'm choosing the inflection there because of the previous line. What do you think of my paintings? Do you want an honest answer? Yes. I think they're ridiculous. It's obvious what you're trying to do. It is? As obvious as your lack of finesse. Your expressionism is without expression. But you're just too young, too inexperienced. And what she's saying is it's too unlike the stuff that I already like. I'm sorry. Oh. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wow. Wow. Still, though. And you'll have... oh, she's straight up... oh my gosh, she just straight up left. Heck. She straight up left the gallery. Wow. Okay, so I think that the best art that I'm seeing here, if we're going to be drawing someone, is the man with two courtiers going stoic-faced, and the woman hanging off of the uniform rather than the man. This person here has a ghost behind him. I can't tell what the art is going to be. We can't tell that. And we can't talk to them, and I don't know why, because theirs is an interesting interpretation of high society itself. Is them putting on the face of being bold and presentable and, engaged, while both of them are completely disengaged. Him yawning passively, and her hiding in shame or just wanting to go home. I like that artistically, but we don't have that as that's not an actual option. And obviously the well-rounded gentleman is just capitalism. That's just he's going to get us more quote-unquote followers, but not actually necessarily create good art. And Klimt is just a very different artist than we are, which is not a bad thing. I mean, he's like I said before, he's doing more of a classical thing where you have the art that you want before you draw it. And we're, again, very bohemian. Yeah, no, we'll paint this man. I see something, yes. Oh. Is it strength? Vitality? Well, it's something of interest to be sure. What's your name? Lieutenant Alphonse Bock, 49th Infantry Brigade of His Majesty. Oh, a lieutenant. Yes, indeed. And an art lover. An art lover? My presence here should at least attest to that. Yeah, yeah. Going to a gallery? Yeah, that obviously makes you an art lover. Mm-hmm. Ooh, these are all scathing. Oh, I like these. These are all really good scathing remarks. What's your favorite painting is going to make him point at the wall randomly, and we're going to make him ask him to justify it, and he's going to bluster. Who's your favorite artist is going to force him to know the name of another artist, and he's going to say... That gives him the easy out of naming the host. He could just say Merkert, and then he'd slide out of that. So that one, he has too easy out. Do you know many people in the art scene? Also might be too vague. I'm liking this one because we can... I don't know if the game's operating... I don't know if I'm operating on the same level as the game. But if I am, what's your favorite painting is going to let us trap him, because he's going to respond with a painting, and we're going to be able to press, and he's not going to be able to follow it. Whereas if we press on this, he just answers the host, and if we press on this, then he just can weasel out of it. Oh, what's your favorite painting? Danae by Klimt. Okay, so he did the same thing with the other one. He just name dropped the host. Oh, it's very good. Oh, yes, indeed it is. And who's your favorite artist? Well, there's so many great artists in Austria these days. Truly, there's a numerous amount, but I'd have to say Klimt. That's exactly what I expected him to say, isn't it? I called that like heck. Do you know many people in the art scene? Oh, of course. But I'd like to get to know you. Would you, well, you paint me, perhaps? I do still like that art, but I just kind of want to call him out so hard. I just absolutely want to demolish this guy. Am I a bad person? I might be a little bad sometimes. Modeling can mean long hours of stiffness, but he's got a stiff upper lip. Have you ever modeled before? That's actually an interesting question. Modeling is not for the easy boy. Well, no, he's a lieutenant. He's military. He's gonna be used to, not gonna be easily bored. He'll be used to marching for hours without even thinking about it. Have you ever modeled before? No, but of course, given my physique, I have been asked many times. Oh, you uptight little... well, thank you for speaking with me. Malakert! Excuse me. Can I weasel into that? Nope. Still can't option with them. Let me talk to the banker again. What have you decided? Will you paint me? Just like that? I don't even know you. Am I successful enough for you? I don't know. What do you mean? But how to explain it, though? It's like digging for gold. Oh, interesting. Maybe our art of him is actually going to be about his joviality. Because he has a very dull personality, the dull banker, I see everything about money. But he does actually have a genuine laughter and joy in the world as well. Maybe that's the duality we're looking at, is the split between the banker and the actual art lover. You have my attention. A miner uncovers layers of earth and rock, looking for the gold. I must uncover layers of your personality. Oh, I understand the analogy, I suppose, but I think you should stick to painting. You'd make a poor miner. Oh, I'm sure you're right. I confess, I would have thought a banker to be the last person to understand. I think that we're far more alike than I would have imagined. Far more than ever I'd like for you to paint me. Oh, what's your name? Reynard Moritz. At your service. Is there anything else I can tell you? Oh, do we ask? Do we ask? I don't know. Should we? Okay, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Do we ask this? Because, like, on one hand, he might be able to spin it into a joke. On the other hand, he might actually be off-put by it. Because we are new to society. We are new to this higher society. I'm not sure. He's good and jovial and fun, and I think that he would take that as a funny line, but then again, that might also be taken poorly if he only sees us as looking at him for being a banker. I don't know. What do you guys think? And it really looks like it's down to these two. Do we go with the banker or do we go with the military? I think I like the artwork that we can create off the military guy more, but obviously I don't like the military guy. Like, he's fake pretentious. Like, I don't want to say he's pretentious because he doesn't actually know enough to be pretentious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't actually know enough about art to genuinely be pretentious. So he's kind of faking his pretension for the ladies hanging off his arms, but he could honestly say anything that fell out of his mouth and they'd follow him, from the looks of it. Okay, that's not at the moment, I think. But do we draw Moritz, or do we draw Alphonse? I don't think he would like the artwork that we would make out of him. But I think that would be interesting, and the banker seems... Yeah, the banker seems more not fake. He genuinely does. I agree. I think should we go with Moritz? Hey, Moritz! Margaret! I'd like to paint you. Ah! I feel honored. And when? Oh, my workshop, please. At your earliest convenience. There's no rush. Oh, splendid! I shall see you there. Herr Moritz, Margaret. You wanted to purchase one of my paintings? Ah, yes, very much so. I'll see whether I can find something in my workshop. A few sketches at the very least. Oh, that would be wonderful. Also, I like my voice for him better, frankly. And that's important. Like, that still counts as important. I think that's all we can do here, unless we want to have a conversation. Unless we want to do both. Margaret, excuse me. Oh no, we can't. That dialogue is shut off. Okay. Enjoying yourself, my boy? Anything I can help you with? I'll see you later, Granddad. Good luck on your hunt. Interesting, but we've already made our hunt, didn't we? Klimt. No, they're calling to Klimt. Klimt don't care. Stop it, please. Oh. He doesn't want us touching the gramophone. Hehehe. I will meet him later at my workshop. Okay, so we just leave now, I guess? Because we don't seem to have anything else to do. I mean, properly we should just mingle, right? But Greta should have mingled too, and wow, I'm still angry at Greta. Wow. We're gonna make Greta eat her words, right? Like, the entire storyline of this arc is gonna be to make Greta absolutely eat her words. Grandfather! I found my next model! Oh, great. So are you ready to leave? I know I am. Oh, yeah, let's go. Also, that Greta was a huge... We're just gonna let that hang. Don't worry about it. Oh, we can go to the salon or the workshop. Well, we finished at the salon. Nice. So this is Vienna. Kartnerstrasse. Let's head back to our workshop then. No? I'm clicking on it. Oh no, our character's moving. Oh, we actually have a little character that moves on the overworld. Oh, that's neat. That's new. Knock knock. I think we want to look around our shop first. Okay, but we don't want to keep them waiting. Good day. Please, have a seat, Herr Moritz. Ah, a divan. I'm told the psychoanalyst Freud provides one. For his subjects as well. Freud again, is it? Again, I don't care. I'm a Jungian. It's like, I don't like Freud as much as Jung. I wanted to look around my first, but I guess... Okay, I guess we're just going straight into this. Compliment clothing? You look very much a prosperous banker. I don't think he'd appreciate that, because he has a more jovial spirit, right? Undress? If we had the military guy, I'd click this. I mean, no, I wouldn't do that. Perfect. No, we compliment. The clothes you've chosen should do nicely. I expect all portrait artists to flatter their models so. But the fee may be adjusted upwards. We just have to keep him laughing. That's the trick. We have to keep him laughing so that we can see... That's what it is. That's what it is. I get it. We need to keep him laughing so that we can see the other side of him that we want to paint, because we only see that side of him when he is laughing. Sort of like how we could only find the composition when we could focus on the silence in the previous arc, in the previous storyline. I wonder if there's got to be an entirely separate story arc for this if we take the military guy. Are you comfortable? If I may, I think I'll stand. You must stand after all. What is that? What is that emotion? What are we capturing here? I've never had a model worry about my comfort. I assure you, I'm used to standing. Oh, that's I can see concern in his eyes, isn't it? That's a concern. Oh, that's interesting. This way we achieve a necessary rapport, I think. Well, if you're ready, we can begin. Would you mind if I asked you about yourself as I paint? Only if I may ask questions of you as well. Then it becomes a conversation instead of an interrogation. So he's saying that as a joke, but we can see a genuine concern in it. Huh? That's interesting. As you wish. Then ask away. And there's the joviality again. We want to... Interesting. So we want all three sides of him. We want the physical nature that we see here, but then within our expressionistic side of it, we want both the joviality and the concern. So this is definitely a duality painting that we're doing. Did you grow up in a prosperous family? I'd like to say I came from a humble background. My story would be far more interesting. But I confess, when I was born, I was found a silver spoon thrust into my mouth. For how much do you usually sell one of your paintings? 50 kronen, 400 kronen, 2 kilo kronen. I think 400. I mean, that's already going to be upselling because we know for a fact that we sold them for bread. We sold them to, literally for the cost of a loaf of bread. But we'll upsell ourselves. 400 kronen. Adequate for a newcomer, I suppose. But I think they're worth much more than that. Oh, this is the image we want to capture. This is what we want to capture, both the joviality and lighthearted nature, and the concern. That's good, that's good. You must have legs of steel. Oh, we have a second image of joviality here. How are we progressing? Oh, I see the layer. Okay, so okay. The body of the work is almost complete, but many guards were finished. I see the layers, but one's eluding me. The truth must be that I see the layers, but one of them eludes me. Ah, the investor's nightmare. What is the balance sheet hiding? We already have that one. I hope you won't be disappointed. Oh, would you allow me to see the pointing? Will you trust me? Mark here, I trusted you. Now you must trust me. I'll see the painting. Oh, good heavens. I look as if I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I'm no Atlas. But perhaps this will inspire me to never forget my duty as a human being, as well as a banker. I hope you're pleased. Oh, indeed, yes. You have remarkable talent, lad. Yet, you remain unsatisfied? I just know something's missing. Oh, I understand. We are very much alike, you and I. And I have the better sense of humor between us. But we are perfectionists always, striving for more. I thank you. Show her to the salon, then have her sent to the bank. There was one more image there that we missed. You know what? You agree with me, right? Oh no, maybe the two images was correct. Hours later. No, not again, not again. It happened again. What happened? How long? Did we black out? Ooh. Hours out. Oh, we blacked out. Oh, we're having spells. Ooh, this is interesting. Where... Okay, so... Books on anatomy, color theory, and painting techniques. Haven't read them in ages. Too busy working. Herr Moritz mentioned he wanted to purchase some of my sketches. Maybe there's something in there. Yeah, bye. Next drawing. Yep, this is definitely the same person. She was one of the first I talked to. Pretend to be something she wasn't. I didn't paint her. But I could still make some kronen by selling this. This one, we know what happens to this. We end up selling this to... this ends up making its way to Arthur. I remember this session. He was a funny gentleman. I wonder if Moritz had something like this in mind. Or, yeah, bye. Use it from the session with the young composer. I could see some of her layers when I was talking to her, even before painting her. But the greatness she would aspire to was still hidden. It might fetch a good price, but it might be too personal, too revealing, on account of the boobs, you see. Yeah, that is definitely Wilma. That is Wilma, who we ended up doing the painting of as well. We'll sell this one. We know this will make its... Yeah. I agree. This does capture Wilma. Both the frustration, the anxiety, but also the confidence in herself when she actually completes a work. Like, I think we saw Wilma's storyline, for anyone who's showed up partway through. We saw Wilma's storyline before we came to here. And this actually is a really good representation of Wilma, because Wilma suffered from a lot of anxiety and frustration and had a lot of internal trauma. But when she created her masterpieces, when she finished her work, she was so proud of herself and so ascendant, so self-fulfilled, that... Actually, wait, no. Wait a minute. Wilma saw this in Arthur's cabin. So this takes... but this definitely takes place afterwards, right? We know that because Wilma already had her concert. Because the Lion's Song was playing in the salon. Well, we'll sell this anyways. I'll send them per mail. Should we flop on the divan for a while? What? Okay, there are blackouts. Okay. What triggers my blackouts? I took it off the wall, but I can't bring myself to throw it out. Servant. What did I see in her? Hope? To escape her life? Someday. Yeah, I can see that right there. The servant, the hope of getting out, and the fear of not being able to. I can see it there. Old portrait. A failed attempt. Just seeing cascading images. That's almost more surrealism than, can we take a look at Moritz? A rarity among bankers. He cares about those who trust their money to him. I was so close to uncovering that last layer. His true self. What made him able to see himself in others' shoes? Should I take it to the salon? Most will say they like it, whether they truly understand it or not. Yet, come what may, I must take it to the salon. I'll paint over them when I need more fresh canvases. There actually are incredible paintings that have been found underneath. Was it Da Vinci? No, it was Picasso. They did a X-ray of one of Picasso's paintings and found that he painted over an older painting that he decided wasn't good enough. And his older painting, was actually, completely destroyed because he scraped the paint off the canvas when he started working on the new one. But there were traces of what would have been an interesting painting there. But he didn't have money. He didn't have the money for a new canvas, and he repainted over it so he could make something better. Ah, Vienna. So many layers of the city. All of them waiting to be painted. Should we leave our workshop and go home? We should. It's already night, and we've already had a spell. And I just want to point out, there's no liquor in the workshop, so it wasn't that kind of blackout. It was actually a spell. The following morning. What is Kratnerstrasse? What is that going to bring us to? Oh, there's a city hall over there. Huh? The church. The theater. I almost have to pixel hunt for this, huh? My apartment. The workshop and the salon are the two places that we need to go to. I love the park in front of City Hall. I'll just take a moment here. Okay, so we can actually just... You know what? That might be important. We might need to just walk around the city and just reflect. Votive Church? What a sight. I've never been to Vienna. Has anyone in chat been in Vienna? Or if you're watching this later, has anyone in comments been to Vienna? I sadly have not. Let's see what Kratnerstrasse is. I'm not sure what that means. So we will wiggle our way over there. Just take some time walking around the streets. Because, well, might need it. Good day. Oh, just talking to someone on the street, I suppose. Oh, no thank you. Oh, that's just listening to random chatter. Ah, the Stephansdom. Truly one of Vienna's finest buildings. Let's go to the salon. Oh, there's Greta. Ooh, so many okay, yep, same thing as before. We will not talk. Nope, haven't been to Austria yet? I've been pretty much all over this continent, but I haven't been over to that one. I am pointedly not going to talk to Greta yet. Because cold shouldered us last time. Oh, why didn't he paint our lieutenant? Our lieutenant? You brazen hussy! If you go near him again, I will... You think you can control his animal passions? Oh, I see! You found your pleasures in the stables, not his bed. I will not let your jealous words injure me. I know where Alphonse's true heart lies. I want to paint them. They've got layers. Oh, you have been? Oh, but it's only 16 and didn't appreciate the history as much as it deserves. That's... Yeah. How's the saying go? Youth is wasted on the young. Yeah. Ah, boomer tubers. I will say, of the VTubers who are older, the older VTubers definitely have a different style and definitely seem to put more effort into it. Like from the ones that I've met and collabed with and worked with. Banker. Herr Reynard Mortiz, the banker. The painting shows what he is trying to hide. Generosity. And generosity and compassion, and humor. Did we not capture the humor? They are still trying to pretend to be in high society. What did she think of her painting? I heard you say it wasn't as good as it could be. Not as good? Yes, I know. I like his art too. It's almost psychoanalytical. What? Oh, heck. Back onto Freud, are you? Ha, indeed. I'm telling you. Young. Young is better than Freud. Hello, Fraulein Lights. Oh, that's right, that's right. Fraulein means miss. So that's Lanziak. Oh, I have a funny story. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here and tell you a quick funny story. Fraulein means miss, as in, young lady who is not married. There was a game, I think it might have been one of the Xenoblade games, where the German translation translated miss as in your attack missed as Fraulein as in young girl, young woman. So you'd be attacking, and instead of damage numbers, you would occasionally see the word young lady pop up because they just translated miss directly in without actually checking what it meant. And if that doesn't strike you as like the absolute funniest thing, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's just hilarious. Hello, Fraulein Lanziak. Oh, hello. I'm happy I didn't have to chase you today. I have no idea what you mean. You've brought a painting. Yes, it's over there, as you can see. Oh, I didn't notice. You just assumed you could bring it here? Well, we've already heard what she thinks about it from someone else, so we know that she's already looked at it. We know that she's already analyzed it, and we actually know what she thinks of it. And we've not improved over Woman with Violin, because Woman with Violin was excellent, and this is less so. But we're going to ask her to take a look at it. I'd be honored if you would take a look at it. I expect that you would be. You must be feeling exceptionally brave today. Yes. If she's going to be brazen, I'm going to be brazen too. Unfortunately, I'm already late for another engagement. Oh, no. Oh, please tell us what you think. Oh, please don't disappoint us. You've caught something of him. Something perhaps surprising to those who don't know him well. So my critique of this is that it's obvious that we're missing a section here. We have a dead white space here. And this is not the kind of painting that white space would favor, you know? Yeah, German translation for RPGs used to be atrocious. Honestly, translations in general used to be atrocious. Like, just even going back a couple dozen years. I think that we say thank you. We take that as a compliment, even if she meant it as faint praise. Thank you. Yes. Perhaps you approve then? Well, it is better, but it doesn't really do him justice, does it? I... I've known him for years, and there's much more to him than you show in this painting. Oh, you have a good night. You have a good night. A certain veneer, but lacking depth. Yes, they are sycophants. They are parroting whatever she says. They are followers. They're not actually. Yeah, all as usual. If you miss a beginning or an end or all of it, all of my stuff is on YouTube. You know, for the VODs. So it does lacking depth. Oh yes, I can see the problems now. Oh gosh, people like this. You know people like this. I know people like this. We all know people like this. I think this is where we take like this is a call out. This is asking her. This is asking her to specify. And if we were talking to anybody else other than Greta, we would say this. But we're not saying this to Greta because she's a professional art critic and she does know what she's talking about. As much as she can be a jerk, we have to respect that she genuinely does know what she's talking about. We can't we can't do this. She will eat us alive. I don't know what else I could have done. Too self-defeating. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like this one a lot. I realize I still have much to learn. A, paints you in a good light. B, in society, that's going to be a, oh, you know, it's being deferential as somebody that is a higher station, because she is a higher station than us. There's no question of that. I like this. Oh, I realize I still have so much to learn. You're not being truthful with the brush. You must think outside of your own experience. Go out into the real world. Try to see real people. Abandon this bright bubble of high... We were selling our paintings for bread the last week. Greta, we are not high society sycophants. I assure you that much. Ah, yes, so very bright, if only for a time. Yes, bright indeed. No, she genuinely is the one living in a bubble. There's no question about that. Like, that... Oh, that's... Oh, never mind. No. She's projecting. There we go. There's the psychoanalytical angle that this game wants me to find. She's projecting her self-consciousness onto us. She's saying she lives in a high society bubble. And she is projecting that into us. Yeah, but yeah, she might reference the high art circle, but we're not part of the high art circle. We just got introduced into high art. We were never here before, right? So yeah, she's calling us out for something that she is a part of. But we can't say this yet. We can't do this. We still... I mean, this is true. This is 1,000% true. This is 1,000% true. We can't say it. Not yet. We gotta hold off on this one for now. Oh, where would I go? What do you suggest? Ha! Ask your grandfather. Oh, my grandfather? He climbs mountains. He knows what it's like to feel the sharp rock biting into his hands, the black earth under his fingernails. Oh, he knows the real world. Okay. Okay. Can't talk to the sycophants. Yeah. Empathy of this man, one could hardly miss that. Shines through even in my painting. The painting shows what he's trying to hide. Generosity. Alas, I wasn't able to capture his sense of humor. I tried. I mean, I knew from the beginning I wanted to catch him laughing. And I thought I did a couple times, but apparently not well enough. I should worry about finding this real world. Well, let's go talk to my grandfather then. She knows what I mean by that. Oh, hi, Sapphire. Let me just give you a quick catch-up. We are playing an artist. Yep, that's the catch-up. We are playing an early impressionist artist. Borderline surrealist. Okay, we're going back to our grandfather. I need help. Flalan Lonziak told me to experience the real world. I don't know what that means. You know her well. What do you think she meant by that? Meet me at the market later. I'll show you. Okay. We have more places to go. Cafe. I mean, we are living a bohemian lifestyle. You know, I want to go back in the workshop and explore. I didn't really feel like... Yeah, the dialogue and psychology of this game is really interesting. Like, this is a game about psychology, right? This is a game about psychology. Can we just plop on the divan again for a bit? Will I find myself lying there with the hours lost? Probably. I mean, there's nothing there but childish doodling. Yeah, this here makes me think we were early surrealist. Like, we're definitely some level of impressionist, but this one here, even though this is an older portrait that we don't like, makes me think that we're borderline on the early surrealism. But again, I'm not a big art. I don't know a ton about art. I knew more about the music section from before. Well, let's channel some bohemian energy and get some nice either Indian tea or some Colombian coffee, or honestly, they might have coca or cacao. What's the actual term for cocoa in this era? It was served less. It wasn't served with a massive amount of sugar like it is today, but there was. I want to say it was just called coca. No, what was it called? Heck. What was, if anybody knows offhand, what was the dish that cocoa was served as in the early 1800s? It was, I think it was actually salted. I'm pretty sure it was cocoa prepared with some salt and butter, almost as a, because cocoa is naturally bitter. So they used the salt to bring out the bitter flavor in it. As opposed to today where cocoa is usually just, you just slam sugar and milk into it until it becomes, you know, a sweet chocolate. Yes, and delicious. Anything else for you, mein Herr? Oh no, I'm fine, thank you. Would you look at my equations? I would value your opinion. If you'd like. But I assure you this is outside my expertise. Thank you, Nenner. You are a good friend. What is our drink? I'm really curious what we're drinking. Excuse me, waiter. What can I do for you? Oh, we are drinking coffee. Okay, I mean that makes sense. That's the most obvious answer. So, of this time period, caffeine was huge. Caffeine was absolutely huge, and a massive part of both Enlightenment and this bohemian mindset. And yeah, there were three main sources of caffeine. Coca, which was usually done in, like I said, more of a bitter salted drink than what we think of today as hot chocolate. There was coffee, naturally, which was a new indulgence. I mean, coca was a new indulgence too, but coca didn't transport as well from the New World, I believe. Whereas, because they didn't dry it as in what was it? I think it was the drying process they missed that they just didn't have right away. Whereas coffee beans were able to be transported well. Let's get some more coffee then. Certainly. What kind? Ooh, I don't know coffee. Yuki, which of these coffees is good? Grosser Brauner. Melange. What is that? I know melange. I've heard of that. Milk cafe. This would be like a latte. Is it the half milk one? This is a milk coffee. Wellengerter. I just don't drink coffee. I just genuinely don't know. We'll probably go with the milk cafe, just because that's one that I actually know. Melange. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh well, that's fine. No, it's gonna bug me too much. I'm looking up what melange is. Melange. I mean, I'm from this time period. I mean, oh yeah. Well, I know it means What is melange coffee? I know it means a melody. A melange, a Weiner melange is a specialty coffee drink similar to a cappuccino. The difference is sometimes melange is made with a milder coffee, but with the okay. So yeah, no, it is a Vienna coffee that's an espresso splashed with hot water and topped with milk. Interesting, neat. Today we learned. We'll have the milk coffee though. Delicious. Let's talk to the waiter. Excuse me, waiter. What can I do for you? Ah, nothing. Well, we definitely want to paint... Well, let's look around first. Oh, he seems a bit troubled. Smoker is humming to himself. Oh, he's humming the lion song. Nice. One tick here. Poster. A poster advertising the new play at the Berg Theater. Ooh, are we gonna have a playwright? Cakes. All sorts of delicious cakes. Sachertorte, Dobsertorte, and Wienertorte. Esterhazy-torte. Oh, and some vanilla confit. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing those right, to be honest. I just genuinely... I hope that the third chapter is a playwright, because that one I'll know more about. That I'll be able to give insight to. What an extraordinary face. I wonder what they're discussing. Well, what a subject that man would make. I must paint him. Ooh. Gentlemen, please pardon the intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Franz Marquert. Oh, the artist. They've heard of us. Sir, this is an honor. Oh, it's an honor. Oh my gosh, they recognized us. That's huge. Oh, what can we do for you? It is your friend here. Herr Michel. Emile Schell. You must forgive me. But I've been studying you from across the room. Yeah, no, that's not an awkward thing to say. Yeah, no, that's just me just come out and just say with the words that come out of your mouth, huh? Oh? You know what? We're all in now. Your face is remarkable. Thank you. And... I must paint you. We're going all in with the zeal here. I must paint you. You must. I'm sorry, it's impossible. Well. Perhaps it is for the best. Oh, the complexity. You might have been my only failure. You won't allow me to paint him. That much is clear. I shouldn't disturb him further. How can I help you? I'd like to order a, yeah, we'll order some coffee for the road. Oh, no. No, that's okay. Okay, no, that wasn't for the road, that was... Never mind. Let's go meet up at the market with our grandpa. Maybe we get to go to the Alps too. Probably not. Psychology game is fun. Oh, I'm pleased you asked me to meet you. But something's on your mind. What can I do for you, my boy? Ooh, not everybody liked my latest painting. I need to talk to somebody real. Or Fraulein Lonziak told me to speak with you. I mean, this is probably the best one. I mean, that's straightforward, saying what's on our mind, good communication and all that. I mean, honestly, pretty much everybody did like our latest painting. Like, our latest painting was a success, right? Yeah, no. Fraulein Lonziak told me to speak with you. Oh, do you need someone to tell you when to see me? Apparently it's vital to my future as an artist. How can I help? What do you think the real world is? Well, for me, the real world is the north face of Pio Alto. The upper end of the overhang from the foot of the rock face is for 40 horizontal meters. Oh my. Whoa, wait. 40-meter overhang? That's crazy. My God. It was first climbed in 1879. Oh, I was thinking this. Okay, so I was about right. I said we were in around 1880s. I climbed it with Danielle a year later. Okay, so I was saying it was 1880s. Looks like we're closer to 1890s. Maybe? How long ago do you think that was? How long ago did this man climb that? Well, maybe a little bit. I thought this market would be real enough for me. Of course it's real. Not like the salon. Their world is made of words. Greta knows this, but the real world, our world, this is made of deeds. Not as dramatic as my example, perhaps, but real all the same. Well, I think I understand that, Granddad. Well, let's see if you do. Look over there. That woman at the vegetable stall. What do you see? Plump middle-aged woman. This is the wrong answer. Let's just make this clear. If somebody is asking you what do you see, they are not asking for a physical description of what you see, unless they are hard of sight, and you are there to be their seeing eye helper. Unless you're a golf caddy, you do not answer a question like this with a direct literal answer. A woman who carries herself well for her age. Yeah, no, she does. I'd agree. She must have been beautiful when she was younger. That's implying that she's not beautiful now. There's a different type of beauty with age. I mean, she probably was as well, but yeah. This one here, a woman who carries herself well for her age. That's Madame Erika Thernhardt. She was once a famous actress, wasn't she? And she still is. One of the most beautiful women who's ever breathed. Oh, do you know her? I did. Once upon a time, before I met your grandma. So maybe this is like actually the 1910s. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. She has an incredible presence even now. Speak to her, Franz. It may sound strange to say this of an actress, but she is one of the realest people you'll ever meet. Will you come too, Grandpa? You go. Please. Okay. Can I walk over here and look around? I can. Policeman. Everybody has a bit of a shadow, a bit of an image. But let's talk to Madame. Let's talk to various vegetables first. Everything from artichokes to zucchini. Okay. Not a worry in the world. Excuse me, Madame Thernhardt. Oh, why hello... What am I doing this? Ah, why hello there, Schmuckle. Schnuckle? Schnuckle. Okay. Forgive the intrusion. It's forgiven. Those are too close. Where am I going with this? I kind of want... no, that's... Heck, I don't know what to do with this voice. Didn't I see you at the Berg Theater last week? Front row? Ah, yes. I was there. It wasn't our best night, but what can you do? No, that's the wrong voice. That's a wrong... It's the right accent, but it's the wrong voice for that accent. Heck. It wasn't our best night, but what can you do? Yeah, I'll go with it. What indeed? My name is... You must see my next piece. Schnitzler. This is better. They say it's forbidden in Germany. Oh, so much is. Yes, I'll be sure to see it. My name... Now, don't tell me. You sent chocolates to my dressing room, perhaps. Vanity. Well, actually... Of course, I wasn't able to eat them. I'm on a strict diet. Always. You have to look good. Oh, hello. Mimaro. Especially for the boys in the front row. That's why I'm at this stall. Ah, madame, such a celebrated actress. Anything you want. Half price? Now, Schnuckle, what do you say your name was? No, these are being too sassy. We need to operate on her level, and her level is that she's now asking her name, therefore we are expected to answer it now. That checks out. My name is Franz Merkert. Ah, but no, you can't be. No, you're too young. You're thinking of my grandfather told me he knew you. My grandfather told me he knew you. Your grandfather? Josef? Oh, yes, how silly of me. How is Josef? I don't suppose he's, still climbs? Every chance he can. I like that answer. I like that answer a lot. Every chance he can. And your grandmother? Oh, she passed away a few years ago. Schnuckle is an old way of saying sweetie. Oh, I like that. Schnuckle. That's cute. Ah, the herbalist. I must not forget to shop at the herbalist. Bye. Well, are you coming? Ah. The expectation that we are somebody who will follow her. I actually kind of respect. Hello, officer. Hello, herbalist. What can I do for you? Do you have... You know what? He actually might have some dyes. Do you have any art supplies? I'm an herbalist. Don't deal in canvases. I deal in cures, creams, and curiosities. Now, early 1900s, I think that they actually would have... I think they actually would carry some dyes, wouldn't they? Because they'd have a lot of import powders from India and Silk Road stuff still coming in, with new trade coming in from African sub-Saharan Africa as well. So he would actually be a really good source to get various. Well, I guess that would be more inks than paints. Well, he should be able to get some carmines and whatnot. I do, however, have a special kind of color mixed in myself. But I'm saving it for a master painter, a great artist. Someone like Klimt. So, about that color? Yes? I'd like to buy it. It's not for sale. I only give it to a true master painter. Oh, it's good to see you again, Madame Thernholt. Thernhart. Ah, let's see. What have we here? Oh, I just can't make up my mind. What are your choices? Were you seeing a crone? The green, the blue, or the red one? What do you think? Oh, she's looking at makeups. Which also makes sense. This one's actually nice. I like the way that this cuts through, and I like the way this one prompts a response. Like, what are you looking for is a question, but it doesn't actually have is a question that prompts a thoughtful response. It's a question that prompts a mechanical response, you know? What are you looking for? I'm looking for this. This prompt, it must be hard for you always to look as good as you do, prompts her to actually give a response that she's thinking about us for. So that's actually a good and relevant question. And this one is just assembly. I imagine it must be hard to always look as good as you do. Oh, would you read the labels for me? My eyes. The red is a foot bathing powder, and the blue is an exotic skincare, and the green says anti-aging gel. Oh, I have all of them already. Yeah, well, she's seeing a crone. She's seeing herself growing old and crumbling to dust. You don't need them, liar. You're Franz Merkert, the painter. Yes. Would you paint me? I'm asking because I feel you understand me. I might. But if I did, I would paint you as you are. Without all this. Why? Your beauty, because you are real, is a good answer for us to think. I don't think that's the answer that we say out loud. You dig? Your beauty is only grown with time? Okay. And you are a beautiful woman. I think... You're a beautiful woman. You would paint who I am. You would paint me. Now she sees herself as crone. Yes. If you would only let me. If it was a fashion question, I would have given a solid answer. It was... That's fair, that's fair. You know, I wouldn't be surprised... So, Sapphire, before you showed up, the first arc was about a composer, and the second arc now we're playing is about this painter. I'll do the other two later, because I'm absolutely digging this. But I wouldn't be surprised if the other ones were... like, playwright and... yeah, and maybe some sort of fashionista, or, you know, some sort of... Yeah, either a fashion designer, or playwright, or possibly a mathematician. I could actually see the mathematician that we saw in the other scene being the main character of another arc. Huh, that'd be kind of neat. Oh, if only you would let me. When will you decide? Oh, soon. Before the day's out. I'll make a decision over lunch. As will I. Thank you. And tell your grandfather over there to come visit me. It's been too long. What can I do for you? Nothing. Thank you. Facial powders, creams, and teas. Oh, he's specifically selling wares from the New World. Were any dyes from the coming from the Americas? Carmine would have come from Africa, right? Because that's... I think Carmine came... Wait, oh no, heck. Or was Carmine from the American deserts? Heck. I should know this. I should know these things. Where is Carmine native to? Sorry, I just need to know these things. I just need to know it. No, Carmine was used. Yeah, no, obviously Carmine was used in medieval times. It's cochineal. Cochineals were from. Okay, they were from. Okay, so they were from South America and North America. So okay, so cochineals would have been brought back. So they would have red dyes. Sorry, this is just the kind of thing that I think. This is just how I think sometimes. I'll go back and talk to grandfather. Yeah, I know. His dye is going to be important. His dye, it might be Carmine. I don't know. Carmine existed in the old world. Yes? Heck. Yep, Iran. Persian. Yep, they had a Carmine. So Carmine is actually made from ground-up insects, by the way. Carmine is made from ground-up bugs that live on cacti. They're found in the Middle East, but they were also found in the American deserts. So I'm wondering what so I'm just trying to figure out what color he's bringing from the New World. Like, what other dyes? Maybe some violets? Because this is past the... We're not in the synthetic painting era. But you could be doing some oil paints with some bluish or some blueberry or something. So? That's quite a woman. Yes, she surely is. Why haven't you been to see her? Was it of help to you? Seeing the real world? I don't know. Oh, take care, my boy. Loads of meat. So much meat. Loads of meat. So much meat. Loads of meat. So much meat. A slice of ham. Good. A kilo. Better. Day's bargains. Wiener sausage. 22 per kilo. Oh, interesting. Sausages being sold per kilo. As usually you think of sausages being sold per link. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever to either the game or the real world. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Where do we go now? I feel like there's almost some real world stuff, like a City Hall thing. We don't have any value in City Hall yet, but I feel like going here will help ground us. So, like, just, you know, our character even mentions they love it there. And we know that we suffer from something that gives us blackouts. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what he's suffering from. Let's head back to the cafe. I imagine if we didn't come on as strong with a mathematician, we'd have been able the chance to draw them. I don't think... We have more coats in the coat rack than there are people here. Shows you what a buttoned-up society we live in. He's completely lost in that book. Venus in furs. Huh. That's who I would be in this. Tag yourself as somebody in this room. We have a reader that looks troubled, who is Victor Landwehr? Tag yourself as somebody in this room. Got this, the troubled reader, got the panicked smoker, got the mathematicians, comedy reader, and the socialites. And then there's this nerd. No. I'm trying to go over here, so just to explore. Actually, we'd like some cake, but I didn't let's order cake. Kitchen. I don't have any business back. That's true, we really don't. Okay, well, let's move on. He won't... Okay, yeah, no. He won't allow us to paint them. It is sad. Greatest tragedy of the day. I don't think it's explicitly a reference to the Scream. Like, it has some similarities, but I don't necessarily think that it's a direct reference to. It's just seeing... I mean, the Scream is a type of expressionistic artwork, right? So, there's similarities there. But I wouldn't expect for it to be a direct reference. These guys are... this couple is still interesting to me. The socialites who feel an obligation to show up, but don't seem to have a genuine enjoyment for their own obligation. Okay, that looks like everything we've already covered. Going a lot longer than I expected. I mean, I'm having fun with it, but maybe I should have stopped after one. Oh well. Too late now. No, nothing here. Alright, well, let's go back and take a nap then. Oh no, that's the workshop. Wait, where are we going? I need to get painting soon and hone my skills. Rules. My paints and brushes are willing colleagues. I must do them justice. Honestly, I really want to set this down and come back to it later. But, like, I am not going to be able to get back to this for at least another week. Because, again, I'm going out of town. So, I don't want to leave off in the middle of this chapter, so I'm going to keep going until we finish this chapter. I'm just looking forward to finishing it. I mean, I genuinely am enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. Genuinely. Okay, we need to go out and find the real world. Yeah, he did say he wanted to decide over lunch, but like... Okay, we'll go back to the cafe and see if we can order a lunch. I thought it was the same option as we had before if getting a coffee. Maybe you're right. You're probably right. You're almost certainly right. Excuse me, waiter. What can I do for you? We'd like some coffee, please. What kind? Grosse Brauner. I know at least one person in chat is super angry at everything, at every German pronunciation that I do. Go ahead, call me out. I know who you are. No, that was just ordering a coffee. Can I order cakes? I cannot order cakes. Maybe I'm actually doing really well at German pronunciations today. I know I'm not doing well at German accents today. No, I guess we don't have anywhere to go. You need to talk to her again? Is she still here? Oh, she's still here at least. Let's go say hi again. Schnuckel! I want to paint you. Please, meet me at my workshop at the Hollander Days. By 10. Holland's Days. How exciting! I'll be there soon! That's not the right voice. That's not the voice of that character. Where did it come from? I hadn't heard of this game stream. So, the whole idea of this series for me, well, this series that I do every Thursday, Epic Thursday, where I play whatever game is free on the Epic Game Store. A, if you enjoy this, you can go pick it up. It's free. And B, it's also me playing new games and new genres and completely going in blind into a new experience. I didn't know if this game was a point-and-click adventure, an action game, or a dating sim going into it. And it ended up kind of being a dating sim, if I'm being honest. Knock, knock. The stage is set. The props are in their expected places. Madame Thernhardt, the veiled woman, enters stage left. Bold of you to assume that stage is left. Actually, no, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to be right back. Hold on for one brief moment. I'm terribly sorry about that. German is very hard. Thank you, I appreciate that. One of my chat mods is not fluent, but conversational in German, and they get angry at me when I pronounce things just in general. That's what I was referring to. Madame Thernhardt, a veiled woman, enters stage left. Please have a seat, Madame Thernhardt. A lovely tune by Dorfel is quietly played in the background. Madame Thernhardt sits demurely and arranges her skirt. Is she actually... So here's a question. Is this narration? Or is Lady Thernhardt actually reading off her motions as if they were stage cues? Because I could kind of see that from her, right? Like, I could totally see her doing that. Sit down and say, Madame Thernhardt sits and demurely arranges her skirt. I could totally see her doing that. Oh my gosh, that would be... Yeah, no, she's doing... No. She's actually reading her own... She's actually reading her own stage directions outside. Because when this came up, her mouth moved. See? Oh, you look so tired, Schnuckel. I noticed it in the market, too. Are you well? I haven't been sleeping. Would you like to postpone? Let's be honest here, though. Like, blacking out is kind of sleeping. It's really not. You should seek help. Actually, I like this answer. No, I can't. I'm fine. I'm at peace when I paint. I like that answer because I have a genuine connection to it. Like, for me, and acting and streaming even, there is a level of peace that I find in it. Hard to describe, but it's there. I'm at peace when I paint. Oh, very well. Is this how you would have me pose? Do we say this is a good joke? Because this is funny. Do you mind undressing? I mean, at the very least, we want her to remove the veil. Would you mind undressing? I do mind, Merkert. Only carry reality so far. No dance of the 7 veils for you. Oh. Yeah, no, I agree, but I wanted to invoke her thoughts of, she's older now and is not being appreciated as an actress because of her age in the same way that she was before, and she's clinging on to her younger self where she was vibrant and beautiful. I wanted to ask her to undress specifically to invoke her memories and of that self, which we got, which was a success. But for you only, I'll remove 1. So no, that is it. In an actual conversation, yes, that would be what you're saying. The second answer about just saying remove the veil would genuinely be would be the best thing to do. 100% agree. But because of who we are as a painter, and because of the emotions that we're trying to evoke in our subject, this is what we want. Or this is what I think we want. I could be wrong. But that's my reading on the situation. Here we are. No artifice, no subterfuge. I am as you see me. And she immediately thinks herself as the crone. She immediately thinks of herself as the crone, as the old woman, as the old dilapidated husk crumbling into dust. So we've already seen both sides that we want to paint. We want to paint the beauty and the crone, both of which should be respected and revered, but for different reasons. You see what I'm saying? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? This is the woman I must paint. Oh, we found a third. Just imagine her a few pounds lighter. This is her self-doubt. This is her internal... Well, no, that's not doubt. What is that? What is that? Obviously, this is... Not self-doubt, but self-deprecation. This is her hating herself on her diet. So we've already seen 3 facets already. Which, I mean, that's pretty good. We haven't seen this one before. This is actually her in self-deprecation. Would you? Your voice. You remind me of a surgeon. So calm. It won't hurt, will it? You promise me? Ah, I promise. May I ask questions while I paint? Well, now you sound like Freud. Do you know Freud? Okay. No, I lost the cursor. Okay. 1 sec. Rip. Hey, it lasted a long time before it crashes. And this game has crashed. This is the 5th crash? Maybe 6th? Basically, this game does not handle multiple monitors well. This game collapses when you have a second monitor, because every time if your cursor goes off of the main monitor long enough, it just becomes sad. 6? Yeah, that's number 6. Okay. Pun. We'll just get back to where we were really quick. So we see a glimpse of it there. Mind undressing. Gives her memory of how the Dance of the Seven Veils, which we want to encompass. And the crone, but we need more crone. That's the woman I must paint. And this is this. Now we need more image of the crone. The crone was passing. We need another crone image. Which is, we want to do politely though. Someone else compared me to him at the salon. He's helped me many times. I seem to collect neuroses like souvenirs from the characters I play. Oh, method acting. Method acting is incredibly powerful but incredibly dangerous. And does require a good psychiatric therapist. I have done method acting, and I like it. Method acting is... okay, I'm going to completely oversimplify this. Method acting, in part, is when you convince yourself that you are the character for the role, and then go back to who you were before afterwards. That's not actually what you're doing, and there's 1,000 different ways and techniques and minor things. But it's when you get into characters so well that you become the character you inhabit the same mental space as the character, and when you leave the role, it's not uncommon to need a assistance, a therapist, to help you break out of it. And some people don't. That's what happened to Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger used method acting on his role in the Joker, and didn't come back, and couldn't handle it. And that's a tragedy, because that is one of the greatest performances in a superhero movie ever. But you know, a lot of actors use this similar techniques, and there is a new expression we hadn't seen of her, which is the diva. We hadn't seen her in diva yet. Hours later, Act 2. The young painter looks haggard. His model looks as fresh as a tulip. But you know what? I kind of channel this energy. I'm here for her. I like her. Her and I see it. We've seen all four, actually. Ooh, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. No younger actress can hold a candle to you is a compliment that emphasizes her age. This will show us the crone, I think. But it's doing so in a way that is incredibly polite, respectful. This is a good way of doing this. I like it. This would probably give us the diva, and this might give us... I don't know. Yes. Oh. You think so, Schnuckle? Is there a role you hated playing? Would be really interesting. Do you like your colleagues? Why did you become an actress? That can be an interesting question, too. I'm curious on this one. Is there a role that you hated playing? Oh, quite a few, to be honest. At the start of my career, there were some poor choices on my part. Regarding roles? Ha, that too. Cute. What is your principal advice? Oh, Schnuckle, really? What kind of question is that to ask a lady? Oh, never mind. I'm an actress, not a lady. Ooh. No, we can't ask that. We can't. No. We already got the sexy image from asking her to undress. We're not asking this. No. Chat. No. It's not happening. Don't even think about it. What was the stigma of being an alcoholic back then? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Gambling would probably be a more polite thing. Is it gambling? I've only gambled on love. Once I thought I'd won. but it wasn't to be. What is it then? Why, gluttony, of course. I'm surprised you can paint me and still need to ask. A few more hours later. Act 3? The actress feels the layer of her psyche being peeled back like an artichoke. One of the many vegetables that she hates. Apropos, when we met at the market... Ah, this one. You said you knew Granddad. Were you and Granddad in love? Wow, we just came out right out and said it. We just came right out and asked. Oh, golly. That's not a question I'm prepared to answer, Schnuckle. I'm almost finished. And? Oh, that's just because she's getting tired. Oh, we actually see an after image. We didn't see an after image of the other ones? Oh no, we might... Oh no, oh no, oh no. There's beauty here on the cameras. I mean, did we not get enough of the other ones? Why do you hesitate? Because, well, I know that you will be pleased. I am not. Is this why you can't sleep? Oh, it's worse than that. I have blackouts. And this feeling that I'm empty. I got all of them, and I got a couple of them twice. I got yeah, I got a couple of them gluttony twice at least. We better not have just gotten the crown. I'm one of 3 sisters. I don't understand. Well, no, my sisters are strong, admired, great women. It's easy to tell when we were children that they were destined for great things, and I was not. Who was that? Too many in Vienna society. There is no such thing. Many think us little better than whores. There's no in between. This is new? Oh my god, it's new. This is not new. It's been that way for ages. No, I see more. No! Come back! No! It's gone. I've lost it. It's gone. Curtain. Oh, I'm super unhappy about that one. I finished the painting at dawn, and we woke up at dusk. I've lost an entire day. Oh, that ends up being a terrible piece of artwork. Doesn't it? A woman full of love. There was something I couldn't capture. There was a lot that it would... I don't... Okay, I see what's happening now. I get it. We can't capture everything, can we? That's the point. The point is that in our work, we cannot capture everything that we want to, when we'll never be able to do it. That's the whole point of this story, isn't it? Is that this character is a perfectionist and they want to capture everything, but it cannot be because we can't do everything at the same time. Let's just go to the salon and deal with Greta. Maybe we got a little bit of the other stuff. Maybe we got just enough for it to exist. If we just captured her older self, then I'm just going to be the saddest. Because yeah, we got the crone most, but... Yeah, there's a lot of... And that's kind of my goal with this, is to get people to download and try these games on their own. Like, that's actually genuinely is part of my goal here. I'm only presenting my angle and my brain thoughts. That's an awful picture. Hey Clint, please excuse my appearance. You look terrible, Margaret. Whatever's the matter? I'm tired. Just a little tired. Tired? Would you allow me to paint you? I'll call it The Walking Dead. Painting. What do you think? My boy, how you got our greatest actress to pose like that, I will never know. Is it so dreadful? Dreadful? It's brilliant. The growth between this painting and your last is amazing. Have you seen Fräulein Lanziak? I doubt she knows you brought another painting. I'll telephone her. Are you alright? I'm not sure. You really don't look well. What happened to you? I had a blackout. More than one. What do you mean? I lose hours. They're just blank. When does this happen? After every painting? You need a doctor. I just need some sleep. No? You need okay. Fine, we'll go see Sigmund. Just keep talking. About what? Anything that comes to your mind. Oh, like streaming. Okay. Pictures, words, stories. I see people in layers. You mean like onions? No, no. What do these layers look like? Well, it depends on the layers. Some look like a person, others look entirely different. So yeah, Freud is most known for Freud is most known for the mother thing, which is less about the mother and more about a general Oedipal philosophy. That's not all he's known for. He had a lot of good writings. I just don't like him as a okay. I respect Freud's angles as a psychologist. I just don't like him as a philosopher in the same way that I like other modern era psychologists who have as philosophers as I guess that's one way of putting it. I don't know. It's hard to say. More like a symbol? It's hard to describe. Naturally. If it were easy, you wouldn't need me. They shift in and out of my perception. What do you think they stand for? Aspects of their personalities. Do you see your own layers? No. Why not? I don't think I have any. Rubbish. As a child, I looked for them in the mirror. Wrong mirror. Wrong mirror? What does that mean? Oh, I don't know. It sounded good. I've never been able to see them. Ah, that's different. Do you see layers in people? I wouldn't call them that. Well, what do you call them? We're not here to discuss me. We're here to discuss you. Fair, 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 fair. I don't know what you want me to say. Many of my patients find it hard to talk about themselves. What do you do? I kick the furniture after they leave. Does that help? No, it hurts like hell. But it's better than me kicking them. If they won't talk, how can I help? I've had blackouts. Wonderful! No, they aren't. Wonderful that you're talking. Not the blackouts. What typically happens on days where you lose time? I paint my portraits? Do you talk to your models about their lives? Yes, it helps reveal the layers. Naturally. You're psychoanalyzing them. Well, yeah, we are, in a sense. Well, I don't know if psychoanalyze, we're seeing him again a few days later. Either that or we've been here for a long time. Let's pick up where we left off. In the last session, you paint your portraits. What happens after your patients leave? I don't know exactly. I spoke with Madame Thernhardt. She told me she was a patient of yours. Are you about to break doctor-patient confidentiality? Oh, golly. Goodbye. She mentioned... Oh, we're seeing... Oh, wait! Something just happened. We're actually seeing aspects of ourselves now. We're actually being able to understand what we're going through ourselves. Please, share it. I want to be excited too. I saw a layer, my layer. Reflected in my glasses? Me symbolically seeing into your soul? I'm not even looking at your glasses? I'm not even looking at you. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Where did you see it? Right there above. Well, around me, really. A secret desire, perhaps. My own lair. That's the first time. I like this. Actually, you know what? I like this. What did Madame Thenhart tell you? She wondered about the second easel in your workshop. Wait, what second easel? It has a canvas on it? Covered by a sheet? She's mistaken. Well, in that case, I won't suggest you immediately go to your workshop and rip off that sheet. No, you're not making sense. Oh my god, it just happened again. I saw another of my layers. Go to your workshop, Merkert. Rip off that sheet. If you can. It's all downhill from there. Yeah, no, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we have a sheet. No easel. The layers, they're gone? Oh, hey. What? Is that where we keep the painting of us that ages instead of us? It's me. Oh my god, I've been trying to find my layers. But I saw them. They're there. It's me. This is what I've been painting during my blackouts? I tried to find the layers that resonate with me. Well, it's far from complete. But I can finish this, and it's time to finish this. But I won't rush it. I can't rush it this time. Burn figure, deformed figure, cowering figure, pleading figure. What do we need to finish first? Let's finish our tears. Our hastily painted figure. It's hard to make out what exactly it's supposed to be. No wonder. These past weeks have been so revealing. Haha, good one, friends. But in everyone I met, there was a connection. Aww. Even with those where I saw no layers. Even with... Even with Granddad. He brought me to the salon. He showed me the real world. He was there for me, always. Hours later. Let's do the centerpiece next, the cowering figure. Is that Moritz? This feels familiar. He mentioned he seemed to care about others around him. Other people. He cares about those around him. Do I? Do I too? My models. I want them to feel safe when I paint them. I just want them to be understood. I want them to open up. Hours later. this figure. This reminds me of Madame Fernhardt. I enjoy painting her so much, but there's also something about myself. Something that we share. Passion? She's a very passionate woman. But what are we both passionate about? Being celebrated. It feels good. Is this why we do what we do? No, that can't be right. Hours later. This figure bears the closest resemblance to me. During my session with Freud, I saw my own layers. But for just a short moment. Can I bring it out again? When did they show? When? Heck, when was it? Heck, what was the trigger there? What was the impetus there? It was when you talked to others, right? Yeah, it was when you talked to others about Fernhardt. This one's not done. This is me. It's the first time that I feel like there's something more to me. Sharing something of me, reflected by others. I've got to show them. I've got to show her. This is what's been missing. Weeks later. Let's go to the workshop first. Okay. I guess we're going to the salon then. Why would we go to the market right now? It's not Greta that we need to show. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's Greta that we need to show, not Madame Fraulein. Finally. I've not heard from you in weeks. Are you alright? What can I do for you, friends? What's happened in the past weeks? What's the news? I started working on a new painting. It's going to be glorious. I have another painting as well. Oh, may I see it? Huh. Don't show this to anyone. Some paintings just aren't meant to be seen. Why? Our audience... They want to see something mesmerizing. Something magical. They don't want to peek behind the curtain of mastery. They want mastery to remain mystery. Unachievable. Don't show them the journey. Show them the destination. This painting, it's our journey through and through. I'm also looking for Greta. She comes by from time to time, but not as often as she used to. Oh, is something wrong? Maybe. I don't really know. The adventure, the titillation, I guess they're gone. She's seen it all. And with you not coming in here anymore... anyway. Do you know where Greta lives? If I did, why should I tell you? I could try to bring her back to the salon. Very well. Just wait a moment. Here, this is it. Oh, thank you, Gustav. I'm curious what's in the market, because we haven't had... I just want to know what the auction is there. Yeah. Okay. I messed up one of those. Oh, heck, camera dropped. There we go. Granddad. Oh, Franz. Oh, what a surprise. Are you all right? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I'm just browsing at the flower stand. Let's talk about you. Uh-huh, and, who would you be buying flowers for? Oh, me? Flowers? Ooh. I mean, obviously it's Manthana, and that's fine if he's trying to move on, but, like, that would stop him from moving on. If we wanted to stop him from moving on and finding a new love after his love passed away, this is what we would say. Don't do that. That's not cool. Madame Thernhert? Yes. I'm old friends. But ever since I saw her recently, I feel young again. How are you? I feel fantastic. I started a new undertaking. Well, not new precisely. I attempted this many years ago, but couldn't finish. You couldn't finish going out with Madame, which was something that he started years ago and couldn't finish. Yeah, no, that checks out. I totally get that. That makes a ton of sense to me. Caretta. This is her. Oh, what are you doing here, friends? What do I want from her? Why bother her? Is this not it? The painting? Ah, knock. Who's there? Mercarrot. How did you find me? Klimt. What can I do for you? I wanted to thank you. What for? For rescuing me. I only did what was necessary. Your future's up to you, Franz. I've painted a new portrait. We brought it with us. A self-portrait worthy of Van Gogh. The cost was high, but I never would have survived had I not painted it. I'd like to buy it. It's yours. You've already given me more than I could ever repay. Because for us, the act of painting it was the need. We don't need to keep it. We don't need to look at it. We just needed to paint it. And we don't need to sell it. We don't need compensation for it. We just need it to be appreciated. Thank you. Would you let me paint you? Do you think you're ready? As ready as I'll ever be, I suppose. Although, your layers are difficult to uncover. So be it. If you choose me as a model, I will help you uncover me. That's all I wanted to say to you. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends. So, you found reality after all, and that's what he sees. I found myself. Would you let me paint you, Granddad? Do you feel you're ready, grandson? Are you ready, son? As ready as I'll ever be. Would you paint me in my prime, scaling the Pure Alto? If that's what I see. I'm sure it is. It's who I used to be. The deeds I'm made of. Through yours. If you choose to paint me, I'd be honored. Granddad. Wait up. Who shall I paint? We do want to paint Greta, but let's work through our grandfather, who we know well, first. I'm surprised it isn't Granddad. So be it. I mean, we will save our painting for Greta until later, until we know better who she is and what our relationship is with her. 80% also gave the portrait to Leos. Okay, so that's pretty much an even split. I'm definitely curious about going back and seeing what the lieutenant's portrait scene looks like. I'm really interested in that. 75% of the... Okay, I didn't even know how to get the other one. And I'm still sad about that portrait. 64% didn't win Greta's affection either. That's fine. So we didn't have any real big stingers there. We didn't have any big... Oh, what is the next episode? We will do this more later. It is a mathematician. Oh boy. Oh, it's a woman mathematician trying to get into the male-dominated academia. Must hide her true self to be heard. Ooh, no. This is going to be interesting, and I'm really, really interested in that. Okay, we're going to come back to this someday. That's for sure. And that's how they handle credits. Just cute. Oh, what a good game, friends. Thank you all for joining me. Oh. Really? Most people didn't sell their sketches? I'm surprised. I guess they skipped it or didn't realize they could. This is a good game, despite the tech issues. The game definitely has tech issues. Let's not pretend that the game doesn't have tech issues, but the game itself, the core of it, is very good. And it is free on Steam, and I will play the last 2 acts in a couple of weeks. Not right away, because I'm going to be on vacation next week. Starting Saturday is going to be pre-recorded material. There won't be a missed upload. Don't worry about it. There won't be a missed actual stream at all, but there will be a week before we have more live content. I might be in the comments during the premieres, though, if I'm available, though. I'm gonna go rock climbing. I like rocks. And climbing them. So we will play Lion's Song when I get back from vacation, which will give anyone here opportunity to play it if you wanted to. And again, it is free on the Epic Game Store right now. And thank you all for joining me, and I hope you had a wonderful time. Cheers, friends. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, signal boost. You know, I like you guys. You guys are cool. Bye.